Don't
What I say?
Raven, or no, can't be done with us. What did you say?
Hello.
We're live.
Live on Friday. Uh, the title says she's done.
Oh,
It didn't.
that does not,
It's clickbait.
with the way I look tonight, does not really seem like a great thing.
But no, what
Like-
it actually refers to is that Nicole finished the T-shirts.
Yay.
And they're done being printed. Oh, Mike? Ah, no. Hold on.
Oh, they can hear it.
No, I don't think so. No,
I think
I don't think that they can. I'm fixing it. It's going to be a lot of that. Oh, your audio sucks, at least.
Yeah.
Okay. They can hear at least, so that's good. I'm there.
Now my audio should be better. Should be the buttery.
I remember my first stream.
Whatever. But yeah, okay.
All right.
There we go. Way better. Yes. High quality audio. Can I have a beer? Or did I open them both for you?
You opened them both for me, I guess. Thank you. Okay. Hello, everyone. Does it sound better?
So, yes. Nicole finished shirts.
I did.
She refused to use just my normal logo. And she wanted... And then while I was trying to get the listings up on the website, which is up, I was like, what are you calling this shirt? And she goes, the fancy logo? Like, so it's called the fancy shirt. There you go. Turn slow mode back on. Wait, did I have it on? I thought it is on. There you go. You're welcome.
Michael
So-
Kopeka, glad to see you here. Hope you're doing well. So our
Nicole's first project.
my first sale was one of the most beautiful humans that you will meet. Genuinely lovely human, Paul Magler, from the Northeast.
Yep.
If you ever get a chance to hang out with him,
It was a great time.
he's a wonderful human. He just
Yeah.
really is. He's lovely. So thank you, everyone.
So, yes. There's been a few that went in. And you guys didn't even get to see a photo because I didn't have the photo up yet. And I put them on the website.
I know you just trust us.
And you're just
that
like,
much.
Psh. I'm like, okay.
Oh no, Robert is doing winter maintenance on my infraction. Found out I have a bent chassis. I am sorry, you guys, that I apparently need to get more 4X.
Ah, she'll learn the
Alex,
sizing
you're
stuff.
good.
She'll learn sizing. But we had to get some done at this point. More.
Fancy shirt. Wait till she does your pants.
It's pretty good. I like what you did there. So
The D should be an R. Our friend from Estonia, Alar, good morning to you. What was Nicole's reaction to the millions you made on the auctions?
I think she already somehow cashed it in, and
I think
well,
I
guess
ca-
what it did?
I
It
ca-
bought some shirts.
Yeah, I think I kind of tuned it out. I don't really know. Floyd Jones, easy.
Yeah, it's it's being rolled in right to paying for shirts. So anyway, here on the bench, I've been working on my my infraction, whatever this thing's called. And as you can see, I've got a lot of the scorched RC parts installed, including the carbon sides and the carbon top plate, titanium, and also now installing the inner fenders.
That's kind of funny, Tony.
What?
He said that the swoops look like cattails. Not like, when I was reading that, I was like, cattails? Like, are cattails in California curved?
You were thinking about the plant?
Yeah, because that's just in my head. I'm just like, a cattail is like a...
Do they have cattails out here?
Oh, they have to. Yes, I'm sure. Absolutely. Anywhere there's water, right?
That's true. Well, so maybe not here.
Well, now that could have them in our yard.
So
It's a really fancy dust collector. My friend Art E. Thank you for being here.
this,
So everyone said, wow, that's really fun. Fast car. How slow are you gonna make it?
it's gonna go fast. I put in a new motor in ESC, even though they're basically like the stock ones. But this was a V1. This was way back. So.
Robbie Chapman from Sacramento. Thank you.
Hello.
Hope you're doing well. This shirt is perfect. Everybody, well, I think people probably like mine more.
I'm guess.
Corn dog, natural corn dog. Is that what people call them?
Well, I mean that would make sense. That's what they look like, right? So, these scorched RC parts are pretty rad. It's nice that they come with their own set of scissors for trimming, because I feel like after you're done trimming these super heavy things, you probably just need to throw these scissors away.
Jesse says, I see nothing is done. No, Chris Maxwell.
What?
Because no one likes that shirt, Nicole. Well, oh yeah, we have a lot of Jacksonville fans here. Come on now. Paul the RC Underdog, thank you for the $5. He says, go sports ball.
You know, I'm right there with you, Paul. It's kind of, right now, obviously, playoff season, so I happen to have a lot of sports-related shirts, and I'll wear them to places, and then people engage me, and I'm like, oh, and I know just enough of the key words to be able to have a conversation. Like, yeah, Jacksonville. Yeah, it's going to be, you never know. It's going to be a rough one. I have no idea.
You showed a woman in a KC swimsuit in the mod chat. Bet that was cute.
It was Hunt's daughter.
Oh.
Or granddaughter.
Oh, yeah,
Granddaughter.
they're like pageant girls.
Are they?
Yeah. Big time, I think. They're Texas. Let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, can we talk about the lovely things that we got?
Oh, sure. We don't normally do mail call on
Buck Dandy, there you are.
Fridays, but I had a couple that came in the other day that I showed Nicole tonight when I walked in the door.
And I just thought it was lovely, so I wanted to share it. First of all, I love a handwritten note. So.
That's for the other one. That's for this one here. What?
Jersey Scaler. Last week, wifey caught wind that I was watching you guys regular. She signed on as Alexis DeLeon. Oh crap, where did it go? I went back up. And said, watch this. She got everyone talking about ducks for most of the show. She loves you guys now. That was amazing. Amazing. Okay, so first it was Gunnar, thank you for the $2. Hello everybody, tonight's code is sports ball is lame. You're lame. So first we got this amazing, and it's not we, it's Josh. Full page handwritten note, which is just beautiful, from Stephen Davis. And then some amazing.
The note is detailing why he sent me 3 Hot Wheels, but each one with a reason, and it was all detailed in the note.
You guys can talk about those.
They're really cool. They're really cool Hot Wheels.
They are very cool. And then our friends Jim and Shannon from Earthroamer sent Josh an incredible Carhartt work shirt
and a regular T-shirt
and an amazing regular T-shirt.
Super cool.
Yeah. Oh, you got it right there. Look at you.
Like
You're like so proud of it.
I am. Look at that thing.
He was like, "Do I have to wear this new T-shirt tonight? Can I wear this one?"
Like it's so nice. And then they sent me one of their.
And we were like, Oh, well, yeah, we need to be friends with Earthroamer people for
Like,
sure.
I don't think we could hang with Earthwormer people.
think so either.
But
That's amazing
it's
and beautiful. And thank you, everyone. You guys are so kind.
yeah, like Carhartt work shirt. I'm like, oh, that's amazing.
Why didn't they send him keys to an Earthwormer?
Can I
We could live in it.
show you the thing that Moosejaw just dropped off that I did not show you?
What? Oh, God. Yes. The RC Boy 2. Hi, Nicole. Mom's home again on my phone. You're cute.
The Mon 14 is done.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, you did such a good job on that, Joe. These are raised.
They're gold leafed.
That is...
He gold leafed it. This is the black hard body version.
What does it say on the back?
Avoiding
With the
minivan.
history reference from our history teacher, even.
Yeah.
Incredible. Veins of gold.
So now I have to build something that it will fit properly into. But it's so good. Look inside.
I mean, why not? He does work with teenagers. So
Moose job number 69. Nice.
needs to go in your class too.
I mean, I feel like it needs its own very special gold wheels. I mean, so many. I'm just so excited for that one.
What is happening? That thing would fetch $2,000 on eBay. Yeah, let's put it on eBay.
So,
Yeah.
it has been here's one I was cutting. It's been a productive.
I don't know. Are the measurement lines to scale? Good question, Paul. Are
They are.
Of course. Of course.
They are indeed.
It definitely should be on a 3-wheeler, I think.
One wheel in the back, though, right? 2 up front.
No.
So
How's that new drone? Not super excited about that.
I
Not
don't
gonna lie.
I don't know
Hello
why.
from Costa Rica.
How
Hello.
can you not be excited? I'm going to go fly it this weekend.
Because I hate the sound of a drone.
You'll love the sound of this one
Does
because
it
you
make
can
no sound?
barely hear it.
Anyone install a Series 2 light kit on a Phoenix? How do you secure the tall light LEDs?
The tall. Say that again. Tall what?
Tail light LEDs.
Oh, in the original parts tree, there was the retainer. It looks like a normal like fork type thing, roundish forkish thing. Buggish, ruggish.
Hello, guys. Sold 10 sets of cut and shuts in 4 minutes today. Guess I'm going back to gluing. Logan.
Oh, Logan, what's going on?
Chris Sparks couldn't afford any of the auctions, but just pulled the trigger on a shirt. Thanks, Nicole. Thank you.
This is Nicole's job now. So.
See you next Tuesday. My favorite name on the internet.
Yeah,
it could be a drag car.
looking forward to getting in the swing of the whole
Yeah, DK.
e-commerce thing.
So Josh sold some trucks. What's Nicole buying?
What? Oh, nothing. I think we had spent your truck money on furniture.
Oh, dressers. That was last week's trucks that you sold. That's what he was asking, I'm assuming. I'm guessing that's what he was asking.
That was you meant this year's
Is this
trucks.
a giant bottle of vodka? No.
That is water.
It's water. Good night. Chris Gaska, Salinas Valley Scalers.
What's going
Where
on?
can he get a shirt?
Oh, there's a link below. A link below.
Is there a link below?
So there is. It's on the website.
Maybe you could say that.
I should have said that.
Yeah, water is non-alcoholic vodka. There you go.
Virgin vodka.
got in late. Did everything pay out?
The EXO, not technically, but it'll be fine. It's not a big deal. So everything else is paid out and should have that done this weekend.
Is that the GTR you're building?
It is.
Seafart Fire Truck, thank you for the $2. Miss you as well. We hope.
Talk about favorite names on the internet.
True.
Seafart Fire Truck is
Yeah.
hard to beat. So, yes, this is for the GTR. I was up way too late last night working on it.
And then you like yelled at me this morning, like, did you turn off my alarm? Like, no, I've never turned off your alarm. I don't know where your phone is.
I don't know how I did it. I just woke up and I was just like, man, I went to bed late and I feel like I slept it. And I looked out, I was like, it's kind of bright. And I was like, oh shit, it is 8:15. And I just woke up.
Yeah, I had gotten up at 4:30 this morning and messed with the cat, was yelling and blah, blah, blah. And I guess I slept through it as well, which I usually never do. Well, I woke up at normal time and then...
Yeah,
If you woke up with me at 7 a.m., then you wouldn't have to worry about it.
I was still out the door before 8:30. So, yeah.
You all know the night Josh met Nicole, she had a fifth of vodka and a pack of Marlboro Reds.
You're not as far off as you may jest.
Pretty far off. Pretty far off.
Other than the fact that she won't drink vodka.
I don't drink vodka.
But,
John's Tiny Truck's glad you're here. Buck Dan, Carl, yes, he did show me that cat you're thinking about getting, and I think you should get him because he was beautiful.
He was.
I followed the link for the hoodie, and it won't let me see the images.
Hoodie?
Because we don't have a hoodie. What are you buying?
It's just this t-shirt. This is the only t-shirt that exists so far. So, camera is out of focus. I don't know why. That's just my face. My face just looks blurry.
Oh, that would be amazing.
If my face was blurry?
Just like if it showed less blurry, you know? Oh, I wonder if it did update.
What?
Because there was an update
What?
on the phone to last night.
Oh, was there?
Yeah. I don't know, my iPad did.
All I know is I don't remember turning it off, and I have 2 alarms. And I'm not saying it's not possible that I didn't, but man, I felt like I would have known that I messed that up.
The alarm? No, you wouldn't.
I wake up
Camera's
well.
out of focus. Can you move it to Josh's right?
What's up?
She's so crazy. She's just the most chaotic energy of anything.
Sookie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just such an alien.
When she wants attention, she wants attention.
Good evening, y'all. Crowblow Studios. Are you going to Axial Fest East?
I do not believe so. If
When is it?
I don't remember, but it looks like TGH is going to have an event in July in Colorado, and we do love Colorado.
Me too. And it's been a while.
And it's been a little bit since we were. I was back for Rox Roja in 21.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Do we have any news on Nats yet?
No, still none. I'm kind of at this point. I'm almost thinking that is going to be like our Nats for this year if we don't hear anything. So, if I'm gonna try and get some more info on it, and then.
Sorry, Ezra Clements. Honestly, they're worth it though. It's your whole life.
What?
That you have one of these cats. I mean, their whole life that you have them. They're worth the. Hi, Pumpkin. Hi. What's the status? Okay, no. The bearded basshole. You should come to the Great Lakes Gauntlet in September. Oh, dang. Then Brian Sherwood, thank you for the $2. Thank you for buying a shirt. Does your used undies come with a t-shirt?
I assume he means mine, but
Obviously.
thank you, Sook. No, actually, Sookie's does.
Yeah.
Get your butt out of my way, Sook. What is this all about? Why does she all of a sudden just need...
Because she's an alien. She's like, no, I'm not getting down. And seasons are changing and cats are shedding, so that's...
Yeah, that is definitely...
In the... In the Phoenix Portal VFD Twin, is it intended to not have the 511 bearing flush on the 30T front overdrive gear? Bearing is 4 millimeters thick, pocket is 3.3 machine set of gears.
Yeah, it sits a little proud on the front side of that output gear.
What is...
What?
Hang on.
Yep.
Okay, so I am not balancing you on the back of this chair. There we go.
Oh my god. Times one for Harley Designs abstract cat ass t-shirt.
Sure.
I mean, I like that idea.
Cool.
I like that idea.
Let's do it.
So I would buy one. Oh my god. It's not officially a Friday stream until there's cat butt on the screen. God.
She's on my bed. It's a top.
She's on the bed?
Did you show Matt not Matt?
What?
Did you show? I always think if you're in here, you're talking to Matt.
Oh, right?
Your new shoes.
Oh. You see my croc headlights, feet lights? I think there's, yeah. Those came in the mail. They were a late arrival Christmas present since I was not able to go back for Christmas. They got shipped here, and now I have headlights on my feet. Taking the trash out just got easier.
Why I was not reading your comments about croc headlights last week.
Because they were already on the way.
And they were.
Sookie, you're being an absolute crazy person tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So, who's in charge of shipping? Nicole will be shipping everything, not I.
No.
Yeah, and that's how you know.
Steve Hart, Fire Truck, thank you for the $2. We want more cat butt. When is shirts a fortune? Do I get a used shirt and underwear when I get my backpack? GC Coop 2, thank you for the $5. Hey Josh, not sure if you got my message. Can you sign a back panel of the sleigh if it hasn't been packaged yet?
Oh, yeah, I did get your message. So, yes, I will. I saw that through eBay as an email, and I didn't, since it was his email, I had to log in. But I did see it. And thank you for purchasing that.
Wouldn't they be called footlights? Feetlights.
That's kind of...
We need to get Axial Fest East 2024 in South Dakota Badlands. That would be amazing.
Be there in a heartbeat. I love the Badlands.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hi, so South Dakota is a place. Nicole and I have never been to South Dakota together.
Well, we have at the bottom of South Dakota.
Yeah, it didn't really count.
No.
It was like what was that town called?
Yankton?
Was it Yankton where we were? Yeah. But that was like I've been.
I went down the wrong.
Good work.
You literally just watched me do it. I was not doing anything else.
So, but yeah, I really want to get to the Black Hills again. So.
Yeah, Troy Givler, thank you for the $5. Sook, these people are here for me. Get out of my way.
It is time to shine.
No, stickers are my next thing. And we'll leave the banana hammocks and the tactile hip bags to Matt for now. Is this Minot or is it
Minot?
Minois or
Minot. Oh wait, South Carolina. No, I think it's I thought Minot was in North Dakota.
Mike J has been permanently deleted. Never. Just wouldn't be the same without you, my friend. Adam, yes, we would love to do South Dakota and come see you.
Adam, are you in Sioux Falls? Where's he at? I can't remember.
This is trash. I wanted a trash hit bag. We should make a Harley neon sign out of that stuff you got.
Oh, yeah.
He's in Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls, that's what I thought. Sioux Falls, Sioux City, all the same.
I say anywhere.
I wouldn't do that to you.
I say anywhere up there. Montana, South Dakota, Wyoming would be incredible.
Yep. I mean.
Come to Australia, yes, I'm sure. Souffles. Phoenix with the dad joke. Love it.
Anyone from the area who you said Sioux Falls is the same as Sioux City would probably be instantly offended.
Easy there, Okoboji boy. Will you two be coming here to Atlanta if the Chiefs play the Bills? Josh is going to have to sell a few more trucks for that to be a thing.
You're going to have to sell a lot more shirts.
You know what? Axial Fest in Hawaii. Agreed. Yes. Speaking of Hawaii, I don't know. And I do hope my Hawaiian friends are here, Batistas. Because I don't know if I said thank you to Tatum and the family and grandma and mom and everyone. We had so much fun meeting you guys at Proline by the Fire. And they sent us. I always say me. They sent us the most ridiculous box of Hawaiian goods and amazingness for Christmas.
And I did have to share some of it at work because there was so much. But Ranny made the pancakes.
I love it.
Said that they were fantastic. And I shared some of the Hawaiian punch mix with Karina as well.
Does Nicole know about the new mind-reading air freshener?
Makes sense when you think about it.
That's funny.
That was.
If I can rip your logo off to make you one, I'll make you a Harley LED backlit sign to hang up. I would never say no to such a lovely.
I can get you the logo if you would like.
No, I have a mint in my mouth. Do not have a tongue ring.
No. Nicole.
Gringo Star, please don't do that.
What?
I don't care about the NFL, but I'll be a Bills Mafia moron if the AFC Championship game is here. Any chance of Vanquish 1.55? Wait, what is that paper? Something about paper. Hang on. Making a paper body while watching. Can you print in paper filament, Josh? Can you print in paper filament? Because that's cool.
Paper filament?
Please send me the logo. That will make it easier. Fish built.
Oh, Jeremy. Nice. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I already have your email.
Josh licks an axial body, sells to pay for Hawaii trip. Done. Oh my God.
Next thing on the website is Nicole's feet pictures.
I don't really have any dignity anyway, so like.
No.
Who cares, right? Oh my God. I almost thought this was true.
What?
Did you hear about the Vicks Vapor Rub truck that overturned on the freeway today? I was like, oh my gosh, no, because Robbie's local. So I was like,
oh, what is?
No, crazy. And there was no congestion for hours.
That's the joke.
Come to Michigan, you can comp crawl in the potholes.
Man, California, they're really talking about some potholes out here now.
Nicole will have the rest of his collection up for sale on Hawaii holiday. You know? Go see our friends.
Forgot to put the spacer on the side.
Plus, the lead water is refreshing. Yeah, I bet.
Right.
But will she remember her passport? Not for Hawaii. Might be safe in Hawaii. Sook.
Bro, what's your deal? What is your malfunction?
And she's just really something. Can we get that logo on some hander pants, which I'm guessing are underpants, so I can be one step closer for the perfect grip control, my joystick controller?
Oh, I have no idea what any of that means.
I had to snow blow my grass so my dog would use the bathroom. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yep, I remember those days.
No, you don't. We've never had a dog.
Back when I lived in Nebraska, I did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hander pants are whiteies for your hands. Gloves?
I still don't know what that means.
Gloves?
The thing is that, like, is this a foreign term? We don't know. But Hazad lives local to us.
A lot of California's crawler spots are in danger of being much flatter. The cliffs at Black's Beach collapsed today.
Where is that?
I have no idea. It's just crazy. What are we building? I don't even know.
This is my infraction. And I've got...
Get hip, Josh.
I put a bunch of scorched RC parts on it, including these carbon fiber side extensions, the carbon fiber backbone brace, which is what replaced the old aluminum rod that went between.
A bunker fell off a cliff in San Francisco a couple days ago.
Holy shit.
Like
Must have been up by the lookout.
Yeah.
Or the fort. And then I installed a bunch of titanium parts, and I still have some more titanium to install. Yes.
What's the event in Colorado? TGH. Garage Hat.
Yeah, they're calling it something. They posted one photo of it on Wednesday night. That's it. That's all I've seen. I need to I put a note to follow up on it for Scale News so I can start thinking about it. When will you finish the Limitless? The last thing I needed for the Limitless was pinions, and I got those already too.
Oh, Black Beach is by La Jolla.
La Jolla?
La Jolla.
La Jolla?
Rocky Mountain Regional Championship. Thank you, Jason Edwards.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, at the fort, says Art. Wow. Any chance of making 2.9 faces or wheels?
Who knows? There's always a chance. Always a chance.
Oh, handler pants. Fingerless underwear gloves.
I think there's people are making words up.
Like driving gloves?
Fingerless underwear glove? Like what?
Driving gloves. What are you eating? Can she eat that?
What is she eating? Oh, I mean, I wouldn't. It's weird. So this is the... what is this? What did I just call this thing? Infraction. With the GTR body on it that Moosejaw painted.
Mets RC says he is in love with that. Gloves that look like tidy whities. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Is date night still a code for bearings? Try it.
It probably still works.
Yeah. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
I need to go up.
There are 2 24 scale crawling events here in San Jose tomorrow. Uh-oh, Gary accidentally ate his whole tape supply. Shit.
That's a topic I forgot we talked about.
What?
Eating all the electrical tape.
Oh, I didn't because you said something about it. Zipper Lips FPV, thank you for the $5. Nicole, I removed 1 vehicle from the collection. You're welcome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I hope you, more than anything, I hope you enjoy it. And I was so super excited that part of it is going to charity because nothing makes me happier than selling trucks than donating to charity.
Yep. So.
What is this? He asked Nicole like she knows or cares.
Yeah.
Eric said he's interested next time. I need a dresser.
What?
Joker 510714, thank you for the $5. Hi everyone. Josh, if you had to choose one event, Proline by the Fire or Axial Fest, what would you suggest? I have a buddy trying to fly out from New Jersey to attend. Proline by the Fire.
Yep. Absolutely. Proline by the Fire. Hands down. Both are fun events, but Proline by the Fire is by far the better.
Steve Art Fire Truck. I'm still gonna be a ghost, but still love you guys. That's okay. We love Frank H. You live 15 minutes from Little Rock City, Cherokee Rock Village, and have never been able to make it to an event. That is bummer.
Gotta go.
You have to. And a lot of guys crawl there.
Well, I mean, I assume that he means he's been there, but just not for an event.
Right.
Because gotta go there, right?
Harley designed boxers. Josh's face. God. Did Josh say pants down? I don't know.
Pants off, dance off.
Fusion Pro fit into Phoenix.
Yes.
Henry's RC Cars. Hi, hello. Thanks for commenting.
Yes, it will fit. The sometimes you have to. You'll probably want to just shave a tiny little bit off of the upper link mount on the passenger side, like a millimeter with an X-Acto knife, and then you're good to go.
I don't know how to click on a link from there that not mess everything.
That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen.
But-
Oh, it's available in black too.
Good. Well, why?
Why is that on Amazon?
Why not?
25% off.
I bet. I'm going to do a build with my SCX24. Any part suggestions?
Ooh. All the parts. That's the fun. You want to grab the little AX24 up there? Hi, Sook.
It says we're out of focus again. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think
Going to Axial Fest this year for the first time. Kevin Gonzalez, you'll have an amazing time. Wondering if they do crawling comps.
They don't do a comp at Axial Fest. There's events, but there is no competitions. Or I shouldn't say there's no competitions. They have some competitions, but not really like competitive crawling competitions.
How long before Deluxe has a 124th Asylum chassis? No, they said it's not focusing.
Yes,
Thoughts
it is.
on
I
a
can
Holmes
see
Revolver
it.
2500 V2 with the Mamba Micro Axe and the Capra.
2500 B2. The Mamba Micro. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right ESC for it or not. And I would be a little bit worried about heat, but
Thank you.
I don't know.
What electronics do you recommend for the Phoenix Motor ESC and Servo?
If you go to the Phoenix straight axle video that I did, and there's a link in the description, and I've got like 3 different setups, like with links to every single one, like a cheap one, a medium one, and a high-end one, but with links to every single part. So if you just go to my channel and search for Phoenix straight axle, just a full breakdown to make it easy and show you like some options, including radios even if you need it.
Would it be worth it to try to fly to Axial Fest with 3 rigs? Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Especially if you like plan to go out and do all the trails and like it's so, like for me when we go to events, I usually do very little driving at the events just because I'm there. Like I just want to talk to everybody. And so like I can drive later, but I want to I don't get to see all the people. All the
Matt
time.
does it in a good way. He has those like things that you can lock, like those cases that
He's got the big Peloton cases.
the big Pelican case that and that seems to work well.
But those are also super expensive. So I just like I have put trucks in my carry-on. I've put trucks in my checked bags as well.
You could ship them to your hotel.
You could ship them, but if I was you, I would carry one on so that if everything went wrong.
When there's dreams to crush. He looks for that
Like, oh, is this
12U class.
this kid got some hope left in him?
Yeah.
Nope.
Fix that. We'll fix that. Dawson Bossy's here.
What's up?
But what if you don't people well? That's okay.
Then it's time to trail because you're
There's
set.
something for everybody.
But if you don't people well, that doesn't mean you don't RC people well. Because
Fine.
I don't people well, like in normal situations. But when it's about like the things that I like or care about, I'm all about it.
Mm-hmm.
But you take me to something I don't like, it's just like, she always yells at me.
What?
Like when we go somewhere that's not, and I just like,
Be a human.
yeah, I talk to like the one person I know, and I'm just like, all right, I think it's time to go. Nicole's like, did you meet them? They're really nice. They do this. They just went to this place and hiked for 3 weeks. And I'm like, nope. didn't.
Proline by the Fire is better than Axial Fest. We love Axial Fest, and it's a great big comp. And it's fantastic and amazing. They do an incredible job, but we just like the Proline.
For one, the place is better. When Axial Fest was at,
We'll see where it's going to be. We don't know.
it's at Rob's Resort again.
Oh, good. Well, I like that place. What are your thoughts on the Holmes Tug Buddy Winch? I like that place because they had a bar. Yes.
I know. That's what
I like that place because of... Yes, because they have a bar. They do a theme every year.
Yeah. Oh, this year's theme at Proline by the Fire is survival. So I was like, Naked and Afraid edition.
Oh, God. But you know that will happen. There were some Ren outfits I was like, wow, confidence. Yes, get it.
I mean, the Ren Fair.
Love it. Yes, we will be going to Axial Fest.
Yep. West. We will be at Axial Fest West.
But yes, Josh's trucks are banned there.
I have Axial
I haven't
ready
actually tested this.
What?
But wait, what is that? Oh, I didn't mean to.
What'd you do? What are you having a hard time with?
Why are you always asking me questions?
Because you go, damn it. It's like I told you the other day.
Yeah, but you like don't ask me unless I will tell you if you need to be told. If I say something out loud,
That's you go. Like
if I say like or like damn it, like I will continue. I will tell you if you need to know. Otherwise, don't fucking ask me every time.
You go, you're like in the house, like I'll be near and she'll go, like, and I'm like, what? It's nothing. I'm like,
Because you don't need to know because I was talking to myself.
don't exclaim and then say nothing.
How about don't be so nosy? Just do your own shit.
like,
Just worry about yourself.
Don't exclaim so
Just
that
worry about yourself.
you've automatically included everyone in your area.
Tug Buddy, yay or nay? Winches? No.
So the stats on it do look great, but I do like the internal spools better. So.
Oh my goodness. BT,
Oh my God.
thank you for the crazy donation. We appreciate you so much and we are glad you're here.
Haven't seen you around, BT, for a while. Thank you very, very much. You're a madman. Oh.
We're glad you're here.
Was this because we started talking about tug buddies? I don't know. It's good.
Balla time.
Been busy, sorry. Well, just flying around.
Checkered past. Let me tell you something that's never going to happen in this house.
What?
Me bringing it back up later in a fight.
Oh no, she usually forgets what it is.
Yeah.
Like
That
oh,
is not a thing. So.
We only fight for TV.
Yeah, I know, right? How much pain are you in from the IRS after Wednesday?
Well, I'll know later when I get my 1099. Which is exactly what I always love to get.
You know what? I need to learn from y'all spouses and maybe like keep a notebook or something.
Of what? Of things to like
remember. Yeah, maybe I'm a dumb one on that. You'll get this 1099 in 2024.
Oh, I know.
Henry's RC Garage. Thank you for the $10. Good evening. When is the Volvo coming, and when will it have a crystal knob?
That is Matt's delivery.
I promise you'll never hear the words of Volvo is coming in this house.
Nicole's look of I won't say disgust.
I wasn't disgusted. I was just like, oh, really?
Like, that the fit? It was more of a
Perry G, thank you for the $5. Tig Buddy. So many home sponsorship jokes there. I mean,
I can't wait to put that in the scale news. I just have to try and decide what my little caption's gonna read for it.
For what?
The Holmes' new winch. It's called the Tug Buddy.
Of course it is.
I mean, it's John is a madman.
Yeah. Yes. Let's see. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Oh yeah. I don't think that we will ever have a Volvo. I don't think that will ever be a vehicle that the two of us will drive. But isn't that what Steve got?
Steve did get a Volvo.
It's so nice.
That's where I heard, or where I actually first ever saw the crystal shift knob.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It's real crystal.
It is.
Yeah.
Like Swarovski.
Well, it's not that one. But that's the only one I know too. But
Swarovski.
Yeah.
I was like, that's some expensive glass there.
Yeah. I too when that was the very first thing I got, where I noticed when I got in Steve's car. I was like, is that a crystal shift knob?
I don't even get it. Why does it matter?
I mean,
who cares? What's on the bench?
This is my infraction.
Anyone seen Holmes' braless winch? No, he didn't.
His
braless?
Bruh. Oh yeah, bruh. I'll have to show you the post. I was like, wait, what? It was.
The Mon 14 needs a Tug Buddy mounted up front with a white winch. Oh no.
That's not a terrible idea.
Buck Dandy, thank you for the donation. Have you ever seen this Tug Toner? Probably not the same thing as the Tug Buddy.
Absolutely have seen that commercial.
What's that? Oh my god, is that what my mom has? Oh. It's not that thing, that like workout thing that you like pull like this over and over, like
kind of, but no.
That's what it's like you like go like that and then like over and over. Like, It's not a shake weight, it's the opposite. Crystals in your car interior? What are you laughing at? Why are you laughing? Tell me you have a live, laugh, love sign in the kitchen without telling me you have a live, laugh, love sign in the kitchen.
Oh, Nicole loves kitschy shit like that.
No, I don't.
Everywhere. Our walls are covered with things that are
We have nothing
hung up.
hanging on the wall.
We have nothing hanging up. We live like college students.
I have my most prized possessions taken on the wall are my hat show prints from Nashville, my concert posters, and Josh has decided that we have outgrown those, so fine.
We have outgrown those. Instead, we will hang nothing. I'm like, do we really need to hang it, though?
He's like, yeah, let's not put holes in the walls. Like, we don't own. Does she have a hang in there cat poster? No, but I wish I did. Nicole seems like the type of person to have a Blue Chew poster up on the wall. I mean, maybe in college.
I could definitely see that as well.
I think it was more like the 420th Street sign.
Oh, good, yeah.
You know, like.
I think one of my first photos. Nicole has like 3 photos on her Instagram. Like, she got.
How old are you guys? Closer to 40 than 30. So.
I'm 40. Like, it's close as makes no difference. 40.
Says the guy with the RC cars hanging on the wall, right?
No, yeah, this room is to a look that that side of the house, not so much. Yeah. Yeah. That's. The only thing that's hanging in this house is TVs. Right? Is there anything else hanging up? Is there anything else hanging up
Yeah,
that
there's a
doesn't hang over
photo.
the door?
There's a yeah, there's a photo.
There's a photo?
Or a paint.
Where?
A painting. That in the guest bedroom that my cousin drew or painted. The Mon Fortina song. 48 going on 12. Yep. Suki.
We have no wall space left. Okay. I feel like how.
Yeah, Josh has never been in that room, apparently. I don't know. Like, Carl's like, well, what? You don't have no idea. No.
I go in that room every day now, and I
Yeah.
still don't even.
He doesn't know. He's not observant whatsoever. I'm like,
I sit on something on the couch like I go and I sit down in the exact same spot on the couch every day or so.
on top of
And there's
whatever is
always
there.
something I sit on. I'm like, why is there a stack of papers on the couch in this particular
Yeah,
spot?
we had this conversation.
Every day. I did it like 3 times this week.
Yeah.
Like, why do you put things there? I'm just saying. So, all of my inner fenders are now installed. Look at how much different it makes this chassis look. It makes it look so big now. I mean, it already was, but turns out you don't need to trim stuff off to make it look bigger. You know?
Yeah, thank you, Paul's like, back in my day, the only thing we hung up were clothes to dry. Wait, you're from the Midwest, no horseshoes over the front door. Yeah, I do have a horseshoe over the front door.
But that's not technically hung. It's just
not.
sitting there.
Damn it!
So when you slam the door hard enough, it'll...
Damn it! Where's the RGB underflow?
Instead, we're going to install...
You've never seen a horseshoe on the front door? That's because you're a Yankee Midwesterner.
Who? Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm snipping. Looks too big now to enjoy later. Josh is like, there's a couch in this room? Literally. We'll be driving and there'll be like it'll be like a neon green Lamborghini. And I'm like, oh, whoa. And he's like, what? I'm like, nothing. I do not have a giant star on the house. That's for the lake house that we don't have. But if I had a lake house, I'd probably have a giant star on it just because.
Or a sun.
Yeah.
That's the other.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
Okay. I always liked the horseshoe facing up because I feel like if you turn it upside down is when you lose all of the luck, right? Isn't that how that goes? But then it says good luck on it going this way.
The other direction.
Yeah, but will you guys ever buy a house? Start buying these t-shirts.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
As soon as we sell our 1 millionth t-shirt,
Love, laugh, RC. Oof.
we'll buy a house in California.
Right, you don't want, thank you, gringo. You don't want your luck to spill out in Adam. You know what I'm saying, right?
Well, isn't that the point? You wanted to put luck
North
on
from
you?
North. I'm from Western Canada. My wife's from Scotland. We have a horseshoe above our door. Maybe that's where we got it. Okay, Estonia also. Maybe it's a European thing. But there are a lot of Europeans
Fragile.
that came to.
Very.
That's Italian.
These are titanium skid plates to shoot epic sparks. All right. Go.
Oh. The luck doesn't pour onto the heads of the people walking through the door. Okay. That could be that too. Well, yeah, you have trim above your door, but like, that's where you put the horseshoe. And I actually don't even know if mine's up. to be honest. I know it's somewhere. I don't know.
We used to have it over our kitchen window.
Yeah, we did because I was always afraid that
One of my...
that it was going to slam above the door.
And it seems like the...
Is shooting sparks in Cali a good idea? Mike J, you're right, and no, it's not.
They go out quick. I'm kidding.
I have a horseshoe on the floor of my LBZ to catch all the luck. It's never let me down.
I have a horseshoe on the floor of what?
I don't know. LBZ? I figured you knew what it was.
LBZ? Long...
I have no luck. I could blow up a big block on a gas pump. Slash Raptor 93. Don't feel so bad. I'm right there in that. The LBC. Thank you. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Like, that's all I was thinking is the song. Like, the LBC.
High clearance.
On a mission trying to find Mr.
Duramax. LBZ Duramax.
Oh, really? That's... Huh.
Ed Camino 79. Good to see you. High clearance front fenders for Phoenix. Got anything in the works on Fusion?
High clearance front fenders? No, but because I don't necessarily know what more clearance you're looking for. Okay. Rear titanium skid plate in. Now, the front titanium skid plate. I love titanium.
Yeah?
It's just such a cool material. You okay?
Yeah. I don't know what to make of that. We have a freezing rain and snow here, and my German Shepherd wants me to go outside and hold an umbrella over her so she can do her business. Oh, a windmill.
I grew up with a windmill in the front.
That was what Adam was asking about. I'm like, no, my dad built quite a few for fabbed. I remember made one for Mark and Janine's house.
I grew up so the front of our house growing up, we had a circle drive. Like our driveway came off the road, went down, and we had a circle. And in the middle of the circle, we had the like split row fence style, and then in there was a water pump and a windmill and a hitching post.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nick's Hobbies channel. Hello, guys, from a hotel in Eastern Pennsylvania. That's on the Pittsburgh side, though, right? I don't even know either.
I mean, there's a non.
Titanium for sparks. I thought it was magnesium for sparks.
Also yes, but also no. Okay. So titanium front skid, titanium rear skid.
Circle drive. What are you talking? Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they were fancy.
No,
So it was basically a mansion. I know, right? A circle drive? Like what?
It was most of my growing up life. It was gravel, like.
Nicole to Josh. After watching your AX24 video, I'm asking for one for my birthday. I'm turning 15 in February.
You should absolutely get one.
Are you doing BMMG? Tom Havel, thank you for the $20. Here is some beer money for playoff games this weekend. Going anywhere fun to watch tomorrow. Any Jaguars fans here tonight? None of them are brave enough to say so if they are, which is fine because I don't want to hear about it. And it must be nice to grow up in a normal, well-adjusted family. Thank you, Jesse, right? Like, God, what is that? Sorry. Trauma makes you funny, guys. It wasn't a circle drive, it was a roundabout. You're right, Gary Clark. I don't think the Jags have fans.
Oh, shit. Shoot.
Most part of his life only had a 10-car garage. He doesn't want to say there's also a big fountain.
I do remember getting a fountain later. It had two wolves on top.
Wait,
We did get a fountain later. It wasn't very big. It was like one you'd put on the front porch. Had an extension cord.
Jesse says, my dad's still looking for milk and smokes. What low profile servo do you recommend for the Phoenix with portal axles? You guys had a fountain?
Little one.
Like, are you talking like a tabletop one? Like one of those ones?
It was like this. It was like.
Oh my God! There's nothing little about that.
It was like a bird bath size.
It's a huge fountain.
No, it's not. Like,
It's a huge fountain. Compared to my fountain that I grew up with, that was a huge fountain.
it would have fit on the front porch of.
Your house, not mine.
It would like. It was like a large potted plant.
Oh my god. Oh, Mummy, can the driver take me down to get some candy? It was only a small lake.
I don't really remember why. I'm sure it was Mom who wanted it, but like I don't know why. Like we weren't fancy people.
You guys had an indoor pool!
That was later.
Fancy. Yeah, we had a fountain hanging on the wall in the hall of our school. Yeah. That was what I was thinking.
I
The
don't-
only water fountain I ever had was the one at...
A bubbler.
I don't know. We probably didn't even have ones at school that worked. We didn't even have air conditioning.
We didn't have air conditioning in our school either.
It was a small fountain. The butler could clean it in like an hour.
Jesus Christ. What's wrong with you people?
You're the one who said it, my love. Josh's room was in the west wing. Right. Did they have RC parts at the, like crawler parts at the hobby store when you were a kid?
No.
No, you guys just made your own.
And I wasn't even a kid. I was in my
Josh, I always wondered, how does a silver spoon taste?
like
Our fountain, okay, thank you. This is actually meat sweats. This is like right on the nose. Our fountain was a sprinkler.
See, I grew up with the sprinklers.
Yeah,
like that was running through the sprinklers and it was the regular garden hose type sprinkler.
Be honest, how many coins were in it?
It was like you guys are overemphasizing. Like this is
But this also, Thomas,
a small
this is also
front porch fountain.
This is also I lived in the sticks and a mean bull would stare at us from across the road. That could also be
Like that's where yeah.
Josh had the fountain from the Bellagio.
We had a very small, modest fountain. And it probably didn't work most of the time.
Sprinkler, neoprene, and dish soap. How about
We never
sprinkler, baby oil, and a tart?
We never did. Me and my brother would go turn the garden hose on and throw it like in the side of the yard so we could like flood a little bit of that because our house was real low. Like it would get so we would do that and then we could play in the mud. Like we never had slip and slides or anything like that. We didn't have any hills.
My mom would have come outside and whooped the living daylight out of us if we made mud on the yard on purpose. You are in freaking insane.
We lived like out in the country and like
I know, but
I had to mow it.
you
Wait, you flooded your yard? Yeah.
yeah, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I can't. Gunner, thank you for the donation. Women with trauma are the most fun. You're a little late. Welcome to Feedy Manor. Yeah. God, got to open my 50th birthday present with VS410 Phoenix straight axle with wheels of fortune. Now not so sure who picked the wheels, but the person who picked them signature, it looks like 2.7 VINs with a loop on the first.
That's me. 2.7 is mine. It's not a 2.7, that's a J and a T.
Joker 510714. How much wider are VP tanks over 310?
0.2 inches.
Moved from Bahamas to actual hills when was young. Talk about shock.
Oh. I don't have anything to write on. Doesn't matter.
All I heard Josh saying was, we had mud made to play in.
And then I remember, like, Mom wouldn't let us come inside. She would just hose us off in the front
Whoa.
yard till we could, like, all right, now you can
Yeah.
take off the dirty clothes and come inside.
Right. You guys had yards?
we used to not don't play too close to the gravel road. Cars go fast. When they actually paved the road in front of our house.
Yeah, that was exact. BT, that's what I was picturing too. Was
What?
Tommy Boy. When he said his mom hosed him off, I was like, yep.
I'm a maniac.
But did you have a ditch though? Oh God, yes.
Oh, ditches were the best. So we had a creek in the backyard because I grew up in creek country. We had, technically, we had two creeks that came together. We had a sign that said Double Creek Ranch. And yeah, therefore, me and my brother would go dam up the creek, play in the mud. A lot of mud. See what? Doesn't make any sense why I dislike mud so much now.
Josh's mud was melted Godiva chocolate. Two creeks make a creek. BT, we call them crawdads.
Mud bugs?
Not crayfish. Well, do you say mud bugs?
No, we say crawdads. Oh, that is crayfish? Yeah, people call them crayfish or...
Crayfish.
Yeah, crawfish.
Crawfish, yeah.
Either one. Yeah, no, we grew up in crawdad area.
Yeah, my cousin had one for a pet.
A crawdad?
Yeah, what was its name?
Oh,
Ralph.
Emily?
Yeah, Ralph was its name. It lived forever. Just like in a bowl. I don't know if it ever even moved.
That was dead.
No, because it was alive for years.
Your pet is dead.
Oh.
What?
I'm gonna go get a beer.
Okay, grab me one.
No.
Grab yourself two, I guess.
Nice. And you do my job.
Yes. Okay, sorry. Let's get my receiver wires put into place. Sorry. Crayfish, Northeast Pennsylvania. Okay. First mod to the AX24. It needs either more it needs more power for sure. I think that motor is going to smoke pretty quickly. Especially with these taller tires. He had a dead pet for years. Oh my god. Yep. Here we go. Sorry. Get me a beer. Tambien. Is that thank you or please? Please, right? No. Gracias is thank you. Tambien is please. Motor and ESC. Yeah, I'm thinking that's kind of what and then some weight in the front. Any idea of the pinion size on that motor? Large. It is a 30-tooth Saga pinion. While you're up, yeah.
Tambien.
Tambien is also. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
To you too. So, overall quality AX24 versus Traxxas 24. Ooh.
I don't know where cheap is. Salud, compadre. Salud.
The Traxxas is a better quality.
I learned Cambodian in Christmas, but I can't remember how to say it.
Did you really learn it then?
I didn't.
You heard some Cambodian.
I said, how do you say cheers in Cambodian? And then they said it, and I was like, and then I repeated it, but I did not repeat it correctly. So they just said it again, and that was it.
Yeah.
Gunner, Josh's crawdads were just small lobsters. Hey, can somebody inform me what's happening with king crab? Is there no king crab season?
Alaskan king crab, right?
Well, just king in general. But yeah.
Traxxas is easy to find parts for. I mean, the Axial is going to be super easy to find parts for because it's mostly the same as SCX24. So there's that. Is there a difference between the Spectrum receiver and AX24 between V1 electronics on the SCX24? Well, I would imagine so because it's Spectrum. So it uses the SLT protocol versus whatever the first gen SCX24s were. Correct. There is no crab season anymore.
Yeah, what's the deal? Where's
What's
Alex?
going on?
Alex isn't in here. Why? And it's $50 a pound. I heard if you see it, then it's from last year. It's frozen.
Those new Proline SCX24 shocks look nice. Not a bad price. I haven't seen the price yet on them. But these shocks are crazy long. These are like twice as long as SCX24 ones. So yeah. Work on boats when not honor.
A lot of fisheries down this season.
Crazy. What low profile sir to recommend for the Phoenix? Oh, gotcha. You can check out the Eco Power. I think it's the 115T. If you want like an inexpensive low profile one. Otherwise, there's not a lot of like good inexpensive low profile. Beyond that, you start looking for ones that are more expensive, and there's just not a ton of options. Otherwise you're looking at like Reefs 299 LPs. There's Chiefy, right in front of you.
Pumpkin. Oh, that was a. Come play with me.
Oh, I got you by the tail.
Come play with me.
I got you by the tail. What's up? What's up? Huh? You good boy? You good boy?
It's
There you go. What's up, Bubba?
$150. You get to go out on the boat and get guaranteed 10 crab down as yeah, but they're not king crab, and that other ones take a lot of work. And I'd go to the casino if I wanted the. Freaking...
What you doing, Bubba? You good boy? Yeah.
Yeah, eggs. Yeah, they are the same as lobster, basically.
What is?
Eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Dungeness is considered better than king by a lot of people.
Is that the little ones?
Yeah. I really like king crab. Brazier question: should I stick with map gas or switch to oxymap for oxyacetylene? Pros of each. Thank you.
I'd have to look up the temperature difference. Map gas, I think, is something like. I'd have to look up the flame temperatures. That's really what you're looking at, is the difference in flame temperature and cost of materials. MAP is not cheap. In some cases. Oxyacetylene, usually you can get, like, I have a little oxyacetylene set up because I've got the HVAC size bottles, and I've filled them like once
Jason
every
says
few
oxy
years.
Is easier to control temps.
That makes sense. The oxyacetylene ones, like I said, I got the HVAC bottle sizes, and I filled them 2 or 3 years ago. For our stuff, braising every once in a while, it's pretty good, and it's easier to get than MAP. MAP, as far as I know, you can only get in the little bottles, but I'm uneducated on that completely. So if you can, I really like the oxyacetylene setup, but I would have to look up flame temps to really know better.
So they're like, oh, you poor guys. With our crab. I only eat crab once a year.
Once a year? That's
usually
pushing
when I go home for Christmas, my dad gets crab for.
That's right. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know if
I'll get it like once, every once in a while, but like.
Unless we get the imitation crab and sushi, that's about the only time we're eating crab regularly, and that's even not regular.
Eggs will be the currency of post-apocalyptic future.
All right. I got all of my tape.
Let's timestamp this moment, Josh admitting he isn't knowledgeable.
I'm fine admitting when I don't know. It's happened a couple of times.
Tractor Supply sells a small oxyacetylene set up fairly cheap.
Harbor Freight does as well. It's worth checking out.
Again?
That's where I got my HVAC size. Comes in a nice little plastic tote.
What's a good 2 wheels for a C3 rig?
There's Vanquish 2 wheels again.
Also, MAP and propane safer than oxygen acetylene for those that don't use it regularly.
Okay, I could see that. There's my
Tyler Cyril, thank you for the $10. Having a hard time deciding between a TRX4 or a CX-10-2. Any ideas to help decide? Thanks. Love the content. Love you.
I used to really like the SCX-10-2 as my suggestion, but after working on another one here recently, the 10-2 is feeling pretty dated. I do still like the axles best. In comparison, I like their axles better. They steer better and things like that. Really, I would tell you to look between the 10.3 and a TRX4. The 10.3, like the base camp, is a pretty solid option. The TRX4 is a rock solid truck in general. Like, it is beefy, and you can get a lot of bells and whistles on it. It's not as good of a performer though. It's never going to steer as well. There's a ton of aftermarket for it though, and you can get some really good looking body styles. So, there's some pros and cons to each. If I was buying one today and I wanted it to be my only truck, I would probably choose the base camp between them.
SunCal Nick, thank you. Tangs in Roseville is fire for sushi. Okay, we will.
Tangs?
Thank you. I love it.
Done.
Joker 510714, thank you for the donation. How do you take your steak? Chat will be judging. Rare.
Medium rare generally, most places.
If it's a really good steak, I'll eat it rare. But medium rare here in California, medium rare.
Prime rib, I'll eat rare.
Well, yeah, that's the only way you can eat prime rib.
If it's at a good place. But most steak, most places, I'll do
prime
medium
rib rare. That's the only way to eat prime rib. Prime rib doesn't come otherwise.
That's not true.
Well, it shouldn't.
I was going to say, that is not the case.
Got a base camp for my son for Christmas. He loves it.
Super solid. Best option for an SCX-10-3. Hands down.
What happened to the off VP wheels?
The off? What does that mean?
Like the ones that you guys used to have that were like the off, like something was off on them.
That we had the outlet section.
And you have an outlet section?
It just if they're available, they get put up. If not, OMF, he meant. OMF, nobody freaking bought OMFs until we dropped the price to just get rid of them. And then people bought them finally. But we hadn't produced OMFs in like a couple years or more by the time we sold all. And then once they weren't available, people were like, what happened to OMFs? And then they go for $400 a set. But no one bought them when they were available.
Wow, are you upset about that?
Yeah, I am.
God, I'm feeling your energy right now. I wasn't even listening to you. I'm feeling you. I'm like, oh, you need to step that back, sir. So Robbie, we did used to go to Soho. We lived over there, that's for sure. Ken Ryder, hello.
Soho was good.
Used to have it toss one side on the okay, that we're talking about steak for 45 seconds on high flame and stick the other side on a hot plate. my mother would love that. I used to eat raw hamburger as a kid. My mom would put garlic salt on it. And
that is the most insane thing you've ever... And you've told me that story before, and I refuse to believe it. They just eat raw hamburger.
I don't know. LOL for my kid across the room, spoken like a true woman. What did I say?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Like, freaking raw hamburger.
If you go order the lobster Pringles, done. Okay, that sounds incredible. Lobster Pringles salt on a lobster roll for sushi.
Now
yes.
who's fancy?
I don't care. That sounds... Because I want Pringles, because I want potato chips on my sushi? Fuck you. Like...
The fact that you know what a lobster Pringle is.
I'm just assuming that's what it is.
I was just looking for something. What was I looking for? I was still caught by thinking about you eating raw hamburger like a... No wonder you got a tapeworm.
Huh. Yeah, I did get a tapeworm. Steak tartare is what it's called. Anyway.
No, it's not.
It is.
That is raw beef.
Is RC your only hobby?
Pretty much.
RC is our life.
It's not a hobby. It's all I do.
Yeah, that's all we do. I've never even touched one of these, and that's all we do. So, Howie, John Gibson, Jaguars win by 3. I mean, we are the Chiefs.
I mean,
So,
it's not out of.
I I will never be, what do you call, optimistic about the Chiefs' chances because I am a Chiefs fan. So, you drove one across the table once. I did. Sell your Ripper and buy a house. Do it, man. If we could.
Houses are replaceable. Rippers are. I'm kidding.
The Scale Studio, thank you for the donation. Wondering why the HPI Venture is mainly overlooked. Doesn't have massive aftermarket, but I really love mine.
So it's because it did come out. It was already a little. It was supposed to come out in 2015, and it didn't end up coming out until 2017, I think it was. And by that point, it was a little bit out of date already. The SCX 10.2 was already a better car. It was just
Super chats. Wait, did I miss a super chat?
it was just behind the times, and then HPI went down the toilet, and it just went nowhere. So it was kind of something that HPI did to themselves in that way. What's up, GV? What's up, Bubba?
HPI is that student you want to do well, but just can't.
I mean,
I love it, Alex. You're the best. Is that a synonym?
no. Synonym is like the same word for something. It's a analogy. There's the word you need.
Hey,
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
I'll be right back. I've got to eat that other Hebrew quick.
Go on. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is that cinnamon? No, not you. I loved my HPI Venture. You say loved, though, because it's obviously something that's in the past now, Phoenix. Analogies are for compare. Oh, wait. Actually, a metaphor. Yeah, metaphor. That sounds better. That sounds better. Anything Ken Block is being sold. Yeah, that is true. Did I hear electrical tape? Yeah, that's what she really went to go do. She went to go lick some electrical tape.
Electrical tape?
Yeah.
Definitely not disgusting.
So this is the smart, capable receiver, and this is like a voltage lead. And I don't know if I need the voltage lead since I'm going to be using smart batteries. I don't know. It seems like such a pain to have to wire this in if I feel like I can't need this. I do believe you missed a super chat about kids builds. Scale Studios, wondering, no, HPI, going for that. Joker, 510. Tyler. Talked about that TRX4 and that. Nope, then Gunnar Nissen. Unless one didn't come through, but nope, nothing here that hasn't popped up. Not on our side, at least. I don't know. I built a kid once. That wooden boy ran away. Okay. So let's see. Would it be crazy to run an SCX 10.2 in Scale Nationals? A stock SCX 10.2? Yes. An SCX 10.2 based build? No. No, it would be fine. You could definitely run an SCX 10.2 based truck. Popped up here a bit back. That's super weird, Frank.
What?
Clicking it. Frank had one. He said he had one go through, but it's not anywhere. Because we can go through and just see them all the way back to the beginning. It didn't pop up. Just ask your question again, though, and
Yeah.
I'll go through it.
Cletus is getting into the hobby.
So Cletus he's been like a long time
Who is?
plane person. And then I think probably with that has probably had the cars and things like that. But it is cool to see like more videos popping up. I really enjoy them. I really want to get a jet. I want to build like a jet car. I won't tell her. Because, I mean, right? VS24, 124 scale Phoenix? Ugh, I mean, 124 scale world is so difficult. Anyone see the new Donut Media? I saw that today. The Donut Media one where they tried to build the toy in and get it running, and it did not work out. So.
If you're using your whole smart ecosystem, you don't need it.
Okay, good. Then I am not new because I will be fully smart enabled. The B2 videos are amazing. They're really good.
Yes.
That's so amazing. It's amazing.
Josh used to do that.
What?
Hide your RC cars when normal people were around.
Yeah.
RC Underdog, thank you for the donation. What would be the bare minimum, in your opinion, of a worthy rig to show up to comp with?
Oh. Let me tell you, I have had the baddest rig that I could buy and been beat by someone with a much closer to stock truck. It's really all about practice. Honestly, if you've got a reliable truck that you know how to drive, like, you're in pretty good shape. That's really it. Like, you know how to drive. There is things like don't have a bumper that sticks too far out and have a body that is closest to the minimum that is needed. And, you know, if you have tires that are competent tires, they don't have to be the best. They don't have to have the best foams. If you know how to drive it, it would absolutely, you don't need anything crazy.
If you build an RC jet car, we will come.
I think that's a good idea, right?
Yeah. I'm 100% behind that.
A jet car?
Yeah.
Done.
For sure.
I'm in.
Okay, my son
It has been
and I will
written.
see you at Madness tomorrow.
What's madness?
I don't know. What platform would you go with for a jet-powered RC car? Josh answered it correctly. Sweet.
VS 410. I would build a VS 410
Let's do it.
jet car. I would off of like that type of idea, I'd try stupid jet car. I just have to find, like the one that Cletus showed, I want to find that type of turbine. Little, not too big.
Wait, whoa.
What?
Already ruined. We're
What?
not doing a jet car.
What? Why?
Thank you.
What?
I'm sorry. That art is always Team Nicole. And
Yeah, that don't.
Right.
The price is not that crazy.
didn't
'Cause-
some guy place at Rojas with an almost stock rig?
I don't know.
Did you see any of the guys ratting out George for buying parts? And he said, "Shh, my wife watches these videos."
Yeah.
don't know
When
who
he's
that
talking about it's on Cletus, and he's talking about like wrecking his, not XRT maybe. I don't remember which one, or Max.
4 to 8 grand. Don't delete those
No,
names. Don't.
it was not $4 to $8 grand.
Perfect second use for the fighter pilot.
Like
remote.
it was like $800.
No.
$800 is not that bad. In the grand scheme.
Oh, we make $800 off of a video to pay for it?
Remember, I sold that truck for you.
No.
I did.
No.
How much was that? How much was that? Huh? Huh?
I have no idea.
You don't? 'Cause you-
Dudes are ruining Josh's fun. You could raise a back half for it.
Exactly.
New idea for my Mozilla rig.
TIG weld up, a jet car.
An EDF powered car?
No, I want actual jet. I want it to make the jet noises and.
Meh, what's a few grand to go fast? A few grand.
I mean, I'm just saying.
15 to 1600 brand new, but Cletus got for 800 because it was used. RC blockers, yeah.
I think we could easily. RC blockers, little R, little BL. That could be a good shirt.
Brushless weed blower conversion.
No, it's got to be real jet powered.
I hate when mom and dad fight. No,
What?
nothing.
What? Someone know something?
Where in the world are you? Where in the world? Adam, I love that because that's what my nephew, he says that all the time. It would have been Swoop. It was BT and Ben Benavides from Scale Crawler Shop.
What?
I would never start a GoFundMe for something stupid like of Josh's like that. If you're gonna donate that, donate to a good cause, please. Just collab with Cletus. I would, yeah.
Sure.
Call us.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I guess he called a few times. We haven't called him back yet.
I know he left. I just haven't got to it.
I mean, he's on the list.
Yeah, I'll get back to that. And just
Wait, jet powered go kart?
No, RC car, jet powered RC car. I don't know how to Spectrum. Spectrum is not my world.
Jet powered trike.
We're building a jet powered RC car. It's been said. She said it was okay. I have it on video.
Cheap gas turbine. Bless your heart. Oh, you gotta bless your heart.
What part of Texas are you from? Or Georgia?
Yeah.
All right.
Have your people call his people, and y'all can do lunch and talk the deal over. Yeah.
We'll probably just jump in the plane quick and go over and talk.
I mean, for sure.
Just,
Jet powered tuk tuk. Yeah, jet powered monthly mayhem. Tell him
it's gonna be me and nobody else who will be like, yeah, I'm not buying one of those.
Tell him he can do it if he eats a whole bag of Armageddon. Oh, there's already a jet powered RC car.
Oh yeah, people have done it since like the early 2000s. There was like a little semi that was jet powered that made like all the magazines back then. But I'm gonna be a jet powered rock crawler though.
You're gonna be a jet powered zero nothing. $4,200 for a complete setup. You're not gonna be anything.
That's so loud, right? Don't get your fingers in there.
I'm not. How am I gonna stick my finger in there, Josh?
Just like you were doing.
Really? I'm gonna get my finger in there? No, it's good. There's a guard on it.
There's gears.
Josh.
Just saying. You'll stick. I gotta bind this thing.
Sandro Antra, you got me into RC with your fancy truck videos, and now I want a jet RC. Damn it!
Help me find a good jet.
Josh, is a wire back to ESC from connector for voltage?
Yes, and other telemetry with this one. I don't know exactly what it is yet, but
Cool. Don't put your fingers in machines. That made Alex nervous too.
I know, right? She just like go like
no.
Don't.
I have a nail. First of all,
Don't.
A nail is always going to protect my finger.
No, it's just the lead in to like suck it in there.
No, it's just the lead in to tell me to stop.
That's not. Stop pointing your finger. Stop. Don't do it. You're making me.
The Estes model rockets are super fun. We always had fun doing those when I was a kid. One time my dad made a rocket ball launcher. No, that was an MAB. That wasn't an Estes motor.
Smart battery, not charged.
But we used to make those rockets, and it was always fun. And then my dad would make us go catch them.
I don't like this smart stuff already. It's yelling at me for not charging it.
What size turbine do you want? Local Flying Field has them for sale. No.
Really, Adam? I need a small one, I think. Like a 15-pounder.
Okay, time to airbrush without a mask. And this is how Nicole relates to Josh's dad.
Yeah, that's just fine.
You have no idea how many ways Josh's dad and I relate. It's almost scary sometimes. But we are.
Stop it!
We are kindred spirits, so for sure. Nothing but love from my in-laws. I got lucky. My coworker's father's friend recently got his thumb chopped off by an RC prop plane, like completely off.
Yeah, I could see that. I know a lot of the guys who fly who are like, got a digit partially detangled.
That was pretty funny, Alar.
What?
Nothing. Dan P, thank you for the $5. Mon 14 jet car. Call it the thruster. Make sure you do a good range check with that radio. Spectrum does not have a good reputation with that. Ooh, jet powered VS4 Pro 10 boat. Seems like an expensive item to have seen. Would just be my thought. What are you doing?
Trying to look for my tires.
Do you know somewhere to take that jet car that you won't burn down? No, we don't.
Not specifically, but I could probably find it.
Do you think the Traxxas TQI remote has good range?
I've never actually tested the range on them.
That's not a common thing.
Crawlers don't go that far away from me.
Yeah, yeah. People come into the hobby shop all the time with tiger stripes from their props.
Ooh. Oh, there you go.
On their, owie, those are big.
Right. Got a new set of tires. What?
I'm watching the tires.
Oh, these are like
No, I'll punch you in the face.
these are
No, I'll
actual
punch you.
they're actual normal
I'll
tires.
punch you straight in the face. I don't believe you at all, so you can fuck right off.
I will
Nope, you can fuck right off.
I will
You
pin
can
you down.
Absolutely fuck right off. I'm not doing that, and you can back up.
These are nothing like a Proline tire.
Back up.
I'm just telling you. Just try one.
No. Is it down all the way?
Yeah.
Psycho. Perry G. Moosejaw really should have put Ace and Gary over the windows of the Pen 15. Screenshot the married couple.
I'm not
Don't
kidding.
put it in my face. Don't put it in my face. Don't put it in my face. Don't put it in my face.
They're nothing.
Do not put it in my face. Just don't. Like, I'm not going to do it this time. I'll literally take this cup and pour it over your keyboard this time. How about it?
I'm just telling
Don't
you.
put it in my face. All you gotta do is sell one Hot Wheel, and you can just get a jet, no problem. Project hashtag hardly Cletus. Oh, sounds the same as bed. Don't put it in my face. Yep. Get it out of my face. A beer brawl. You're silly.
I'm just not kidding. These are nothing.
Wait, Josh, I don't.
They have no smell hardly. I won't even look. Just try it.
No. Just looked it up on Traxxas Remote. TQI has 528 feet range, wide open spaces. Ordered a set of Proline Toyo tires to complete the build. Are they even an okay tire?
I have no idea. I'm gonna be so mad if you don't just try it. Just try it for a second.
I'm not going to. I'm gonna be so mad if you put it.
I'll do it while you sleep.
Okay.
And be like, see? Oh shit, these are directions.
Proline claims they'll smoke.
Oh.
Grizzly Built RC. Hey Nicole, would you be able to ask Josh if he's seen that full carbon and purple truck I tagged him in earlier in action, or if he thinks it's a shelf queen?
I have not seen it in action. It belongs to a guy here in Sacramento, but I only know him from Instagram. I don't think I've ever actually met him, and I've never seen the truck in person. But it does look badass. It's a DBXL, I believe.
What is the best class for first time competing? Want to start my next 10th scale.
So I wouldn't say that. Well, okay. I would say class 1 or class 2. Class 2 probably because it's like the most open as far as rules go, but you don't have to worry about four-wheel steer and some of that. It's also probably one of the more competitive though, just because it's super popular. So it's, but it's still just one of the easiest to drive. I think it's overall the best class to try.
Are you putting that on backwards?
Nope, putting them all on the correct way.
Rusty, thank you. The Scale Studio, thank you for the $2. Nike's new slogan, just sniff it. Wow. And just smell it. I'm not going to. DM Josh the cheap jet motor.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, we'll see if it's cheap. There's Chris Ishii, my friend. There are range extender antennas for Futaba radios.
Yes, and that is what I'll likely use on my Limitless. But since this one is for the smart technology video.
Animals of Evolution, what's happening, family? What's happening? I just like whenever anybody calls us family, because I feel like it's definitely an RC family.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Ooh. Opinions on Eco Power servos. I bought some for my 10.3.
I've ran them in a number of things as like good budget options, and I think that you're good. It's a good safe option for that specifically.
Primetime RC, glad you're here. Josh, did you update the firmware for the TX and RX? I recall it was to help with AVC auto calibration.
I have not done that yet, but I got the TX and RX programming adapter to do so that I can do it. So
the Arctic Nan, a huge, very dysfunctional family.
Yeah.
Whose isn't? Whose is not? The only downside to the Eco Power is the plastic middle gear.
Yeah, I could see that.
Could you?
I could.
Speaking of servos, Reefs 444 or Shift S 2.0?
Hold, please.
Hold, please. Call him Dart.
Dart. Yes.
What do you guys say stuff? I don't even remember what we talked about 2 minutes ago to know what you're talking about. You?
Do I?
Yeah, obviously you did, because you.
Yeah.
Oh, Dart.
His name is Dart. D'Artagnan or Dart, something like that.
Yeah.
So I have 2 shift servos, and they're the GT3s. I've got those in my robots, their standard style. And then I've got the Reefs and a bunch of my other stuff. I really do like my Reef stuff with the direct power. So I still really, my robots I haven't really ran yet. I've driven the the Sporty kind of around, but I haven't fully used it, and I've never used the S2. So I've only used the GT3.
You have robots?
My comp crawlers.
Oh. Those aren't
People,
robots.
I know, they call people.
Gunner, thank you for the $2. Deluxe MOA 2.2 or Super and why?
Ooh, 2.2 MOA. Dang it, 2.2. The Supers are so rad in their own way. I would still like to pick up a Super. But I would say 2.2 just because it's a little bit more, like, it's not going to be the cars you drive all the time anyway. So go with the 2.2 because you can drive it in the most spots. The Supers are so insane in what they can do that you're just going to you're going to drive over everything except a very purpose-built, well-designed technical course. That I feel like you're going to be way more rewarded by having the Deluxe 2.2 set up.
After watching Matt's videos on the new Element, I've come to the conclusion that Matt's sponges are like your X-Acto blades. What does that mean? Matt doesn't switch out his sponges?
I guess not. I
Ewy.
don't know why he has sponges.
Why does he have sponges?
All I think about is Seinfeld.
Huh.
Sponge-worthy.
Oh, sponges are for painting.
No wonder I don't know.
Are supers those giant pinner tires? Comp truck question. Looking at Reef's AAA, is there such a thing as too much servo in
Nope.
comping?
Nope, never
Oh,
too
he
much
has a
servo.
shredded sponge for painting and weathering.
Oh. It's like a cast iron pan. It has to get seasoned.
How do you even know that?
Cast iron pan?
Just because they tell you to never put Dawn anywhere near it?
No, I mean just from using them and just in general.
Sorry, what? What'd you say?
I've seen TikToks on people who rebuild them.
Thank you. Yeah, all right. I was just
I've seen people like rejuvenate.
I thought it was something where I was like, do not touch this pan.
Yeah, you don't touch it either.
You're right, because I hate seasoning it, so. You're right.
Do you know where it's at?
Yes. That's the only reason I have Crisco in this house. I've watched several cast iron restoration videos. I'm on the cast iron Reddit.
You are?
Oh, yeah.
Nicole loves Reddit.
I do love Reddit. I hate social media, but I do love Reddit. Just because it's funny.
Litter box.
Yep. He was using the rough side of the sponge for sanding paint.
Sounds
Reddit is
unfair.
great for porn?
Heard that.
Really? Bye, guys. See ya. Never. No, I didn't know that. Isn't it? It's all just words.
Exactly.
Oh, you have to like read it?
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'm out. I am out. Josh, slime the shock rings for the Phoenix question?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime I'm... Oh, damn.
I didn't know there was adult material on Reddit. I like Reddit, but I guarantee... What? Of course. Yeah, I want the movie. Or, like, I don't really... No, thank you. I'm good. No, but I'm just good.
No, there's full images and pictures. But don't... Because you'll click on something and that you shouldn't.
Josh.
Like I'm terrified of like our entire identity being stolen because Nicole clicks on links. She's like, I don't know what it meant. There was just a link there. It was in the Reddit. I was like, don't click on a link.
I can't click on a link in a Reddit?
You can't just trust every Reddit link.
If it's like a small link, then I don't click on it. Then I know not to click on it. But like, if it's a long link, then that's good, right? That doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
I thought that made a difference.
The length of the link does not make a difference.
But you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes they have those little ones, and those ones you don't click on.
This is why I'm terrified.
It was just a teeny tiny link.
You don't click on the little ones. They got to be a long link to be.
Nicole, I teach computers 101. Do you need a class? Alex, do you think that we got taught computers in hair school? Because no, we had one and we weren't allowed to use it. So, like, no. And guess what? Smartphones weren't a thing then either. So. I'm signing up for the next semester. Good luck having this student show up.
What's the longest link you clicked?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about?
The length of the link means nothing.
You know when it says like tiny URL?
Right. I use Bitly. Like, see that? That's a link shortener thing. So I can go in and shorten links so that they're not so. I can make any link.
Oh, I thought that just meant they were bad. I'm sorry. McD, thank you for the $10. You're amazing, Nicole. Thank you. Good luck, Josh. I thought that was...
Got to be a long link to click on.
Nicole's info is available on the dark web. And you know what? If you got my info, sorry for ya. That was a lot of work for nothing. Link size queen. Shit, no wonder I get 30 spam calls every day. I only got one spam call today. That strip of blonde is really showing. Okay, I didn't know that. I really thought that was... Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. So let's see if that's accurate. Let's see if that... I didn't know. I didn't know.
I'm terrified.
Go, I'm a prince. Send me $100.
I don't click on the little one. In other news, this truck is ready to go.
That's why I don't get on. That's why I don't get online.
I don't know what to do. I still have to figure out the wing, but I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
Damn it! I really thought that was the thing. Fuck.
Truck, car, whatever you're gonna call it, it's a thing. Just I can't. I quit. Where'd the freaking body pins for this thing go?
Nicole, make like this. God damn it. I mean, I don't click on my email just through Reddit. I didn't think... Okay. Come here.
What?
I didn't think iPhones could get viruses. Is that not true? Is that not true?
No. You can't.
Is that not true?
You can still... iPhones can still...
We could hear that, damn it.
I have really good microphones.
Shit.
Yeah, it's a really good micro. It's directional. It's like almost right in line with my ear.
Next week, internet safety video.
Yeah. It's like the memes, when you're the reason for the safety briefing. Like,
You're the reason for the sexual harassment briefing and the safety briefing, Nicole. God damn it.
No. I'm terrified. Absolutely terrified. I seriously have to find my body.
You
pins.
can hear me in the next room. No, you can't.
No, this is really actually a good microphone.
I have a shirt that says I cause safety briefs. LOLing so hard I'm crying. Oh my god. That's RC Workbench. Glad you're here. So, now that I learned some things about other things, Matthew Romero has that shirt too. Yeah, thank you, Trey. That's what I said. They aired me in another room during the end of the auction. I was laughing more because of something that Scale News update next week, sponsored by Norton Antivirus.
know. I don't know what to say. I'm out of words. Truck looks good. Where's LifeLock when you need it? Yeah, exactly.
NordVPN, get in here. You know what? I asked you to put a VPN on my phone.
Yeah, but you didn't know what it meant.
No, I just want to be able to get cheap games out of the state. Nicole, it's not just you. I had to wipe my ex's laptop a lot because of malware. I don't even have a laptop. Nicole, I had a coworker who also used horizontal and vertical this week, so you're not alone. I feel like John McAfee definitely gives viruses or gave them.
McAfee was the program. John McAfee
is the greatest character of all time.
Yeah.
Matt at B86, thank you for the $10. Thanks for all the great content. Would VP Capra axle underdrive set front and rear be a worthwhile option for Capra gear reduction, or should I prioritize switching out of the transmission? Sometimes I feel like I black out like Will Ferrell in old school when I read things.
You just say the words. Like, I don't know what I just said.
No idea. No idea.
I mean, yeah, the axle underdrive gear sets will definitely help. You could, that'll give you 10% more roughly at the axle, I think. So that helps get you into the right place.
It's a new
better
reason
and better.
Why you won't get a laptop.
Yeah. I'm getting her the Firefly phone next.
Hey, Nicole, random question. What's your mother's maiden name? And
I'm getting her. She's going to play Snake on her phone from now on. That's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I feel like
the interview with McAfee's massage therapist was epic. Where is that?
Didn't we watch it?
Oh, I've watched all of the
We've watched
documentaries on him.
Yeah. They're pretty.
What was the name of your first pet? Only 1 in 4 have clicked the like button. Oh, come on. Click the like button.
Where's the spoiler? It came with one, and I don't like it. So we're going to have to build a new one. And don't know if I'm going to do chassis mounted to come up and kind of cover this area. Maybe black these out so you don't look at them as much. Or if I'll bolt it to the body still. So, yeah. But either way, we're going to have to get a...
What is a good budget servo?
It means different things to different people. Like a $20 Amazon, like the 20 kilogram, $25 kilogram, or $25 like 20 kilogram servos are not bad budget servos. I think they're made by JX. But I don't know what budget means to everybody.
Okay.
So,
what does it mean for most people? $100.
That's an expensive servo.
$50.
I mean,
$40.
Sure. And if you start getting into that $50, $60 range, there's a lot of like really decent, few 100-ounce inch options out there, even the JX stuff. But you can get like some of like the 422. I think the 500B. So like the Reef's 422, the 500B. There's some ProTech. I think like the 160T. I think they're all in that range.
Bill Darris, good to see you. Yeah, smash the like button. Like I click on links. Wait, Twisted Trucker asked an actual RC. No. The combination on my luggage was still 000 because.
Yeah, which is.
Yeah. I mean, Eric Baker works at the Sacramento airport. He can get my luggage if he needs to. It's cool.
I saw Eric Baker today.
You did?
He came to the shop.
Oh, nice.
He.
Josh, is like a crystal fountain in my budget?
Eric Baker brought me this guy here. And this is a micro servo mount for the VFD Twin, for the VS410 chassis. So you put one servo on this side, micro, the other servo here, and this one will be your dig servo. This one's your overdrive servo, but mounts in the chassis nice and clean. So super, super slick little setup. I believe they're going to sell these. Don't know where yet, but kind of cool. It's got carbon fiber rods between them all. Like,
I have to pee.
Pretty slick. I don't know if Eric's in here or not. Josh, what's the best budget drift car setup? Alex, it's definitely the MST RMX 2.0. I have no idea. Or the Yokomo RTR 3.4. What? Why is? Oh, say why is both of our phone 2.5 now? Ah, dang it! See, I didn't know. Oh crap! He actually nailed it. Those are the only ones that I know. Clearly not a drifter. Agreed. YD2 is what I got in love. The YD2 is the Yokomo. Is that right? So he stuck the landing. A little wobble, but it was in the ballpark. So, yeah, drift. Not my ballpark. I actually got an email this week that was like, "You want to review our new drifter?" And I was like, "That may not be for me. I am unqualified to review your new offering. What are you going to do with the XC4? Do I own an XC4? I don't know what that is. Oh, this XC1? Ah, that's what this thing is called. XC1. Ah, I was like, I don't know what an XC4 is. I don't know yet. I would feel like I need a... Oh, you know what I do need to do? Genzace came out with some new batteries, and they came by the shop yesterday and dropped them off to me, and I need to test fit them. So let's put the getter away. That thing's ready to drive.
Really?
What are you smirking about?
The text Cody just sent me.
Oh. Is it good?
Yeah. Sent it to you too.
So.
Sorry, but straight to the garbage.
We've got their new SCX24 battery. We're going to see if it fits in the A or XC1. It's their 1100. 1100 milliamp.
The old SC8s sitting around you want to unload?
Associated SC8s? I do not.
I think it would be possible to mount a small battery on the front axle and drop the RX ESC down to where the battery sits from the factory.
No, I don't think that battery area is large enough. I don't think that this battery is going to fit in there either. That's a nope. That's too big, which is what I expected. But this is their 400, which is a little bit.
Is Genzace local to SAC?
They're in the Bay Area, so not too far. The Bay Area to Sacktown, SF and back down. How does that sound go? The Bay Area to Sacktown.
I don't have no idea.
From
1100
something and back down.
Ma, are you planning on running that 124 for a week?
How does that lyric go? The Bay Area to Sacktown from
Floyd Jones, easy.
Something and back down.
Easy.
God dang it. G-Eazy? No, it's Tupac.
I said, oh.
Daniel was, it's a Tupac lyric. From Oakland to Sacktown, from Bay Area to the Bay Area and back down. That's what it is.
I don't know.
I don't think he said Bay Area and Sacktown.
Good job, Vidjo. Is there such a thing as a good set of cheap 99mm shocks relayed from Sun?
99 millimeter? 99 millimeters a little long than I would want, but if I'm trying to think of something that I could remember that would be a good idea.
90.
A lot of people.
He said 90.
Okay, 90. A lot of people like desert lizards. I do not. But those are cheap, and a lot of people do like them. So whatever that's worth to you, maybe a thing.
Alex Hill wants to know, is it possible to make a 350-ish millimeter hard body, or is there one for sale somewhere? I have been looking for a month and can't find anything.
350. What is
I got 99 problems and a shocking one.
350 divided by 25.4
Hate
equals
desert lizards.
13.8-inch wheelbase. So 14.
Good night, Carl.
There probably is some 14-inch wheelbase hard bodies. They may. I just don't know which ones they are. Good night, Buck Dandy. I feel like vote for Buck should be on the sticker sheet.
Okay. Can you write it down?
Would you like to use my TWSBI?
Oh, can I? Do you have paper?
Yeah. Okay. Now I got Tupac stuck in my head. So I was super surprised to see the response for the AX24, which was no bueno. Did not people did not like in a large. I mean, I honestly did, just because like I feel like so many SCX24s don't look anything scale in general. So it's a screw on.
Wouldn't have known that.
I know. That's why I mentioned it.
I know.
How'd you like it?
I wish I had a little more flow.
I could put a heavier nib on it.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about this. I do not want to talk about this. I'm going to leave if you're going to talk about it.
I mean, that's the thing about nice pens like that. You can
Okay.
adjust and change.
Cool.
Do you like the
He's
ink?
doing some sort of super secret build, so no clue what he's after. Do you know he borrowed my Fusion SE that I never even saw?
Perfect.
People haven't liked any Axel releases lately. Why are people hating on Axel?
Well, I mean,
Welcome to Pentuck. The only good shocks out there, Tamiya friction shocks.
ooh, some good.
No,
Do you know
I'm
there's-
leaving. I'm leaving. Good night.
I do follow some channels that are only pens.
Do you want to talk about them?
No.
What were you guys saying was bigger and could cause the stock motor to smoke in the GTR?
The pinion. I put a much larger pinion in it, which is dangerous. I agree.
I think it's cool,
Fully
even though
aware.
I'm not totally into 24. That's what people said about UTB 18, but look at it now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the thing is that they sell a crap ton.
Jay Rogers makes pens is one of his hobbies. You know what? I like.
It's a lot of it's.
I like that he makes them.
It's popular with the wood turning guys. They buy a nice little insert and then they turn their own wood. And they put the. There's some cool stuff there. I do like fountain pens more than ballpoint. So, you know, I don't see as many like of the handmade fountain. but
Maybe he makes handmade fountain
that's what I
pens.
want. I think that
Do you
some
know what a
people-
handmade fountain pen is?
what?
A feather.
That's not no. That's a quill. Who still writes things?
I have money for pens because I have keyboards. Oh, you can make deer antler pens. Yeah.
So, yeah, you know. The only thing that got under my skin was Axial's teaser said Rock Racer. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely just using, you know, some some random.
The playpen. That's his name for this one.
Oh.
I made one out of Fordite layers of auto paint with the Corvette factory in Kentucky. From the Corvette factory in Kentucky? Okay. That's a baller pen. And we have made a full circle back to fountains. 1998 Jeep Cherokee with the comment of the night. Dana uses a piece of charcoal. What do you think of the chronic shocks?
I've never used them. I never have. I've built with them one time, and I think it was actually from Brian Sherwood when he sent me stuff to build one of his trucks. It had the chronic shocks in there, but I never ran them. I only ever assembled and filled them, so I don't actually know.
Moosejaw, goodness. Only pens I need and use are red.
The thing is with a nice fountain pen,
Josh,
Joe,
stop.
is
Just
that
stop.
you
No.
can get
No.
yourself whatever
Quick, somebody mention roundabouts.
whatever ink you like.
I made a short pen out of a long pen.
This
Oh my gosh, all right.
this here.
Mechanical keyboard is a nay when I have a migraine, but a yay at any other time. I'm leaving. You're done.
I'm just like, this is made by Pilot. Iwajuku.
You're done.
Doesn't that just look fancy?
Would the AX4 be good first for my grandson? It's so fancy
AX
and pretty.
With the AX24 would be good for. I could see it being, but I also don't know the reliability yet. I feel like the motor is a liability, and like I haven't had it long enough and driven it enough to really know if it's going to be something you're going to have to do a bunch of upgrades to, and I don't know if that's something you are looking for.
The color of the pen I hold in my hands is royal blue. I remember seeing that movie in the theaters in Knoxville, Tennessee with my cousin Susie.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I saw Liar.
Oh, check your DMs for the pen.
Oh.
Missed you already, Nicole. Josh, was that a bottle of Hombre for Men? Uh-oh, is everything good back home? I heard Omaha got a ton of ice the other day.
I have not heard that, actually.
Not heard that?
I talk to my parents very regularly, but I have not heard that yet. I've had better. It was one of the best lines of that movie. I mean, her boobs are huge. I mean, I want to squeeze.
Good night, Jason. Thank you so much.
Good night, Phoenix.
Thank you for being our mod.
Trying to add dig to my Ecto, but not sure the best way to do it. Best way to do it is get a 3-gear style trans, like an axial trans,
You know what? I think I'm on the way of Jason.
Will you grab me another beer and then?
There you go.
That's not going to do it.
I'll get you another one too, though.
Get a 3-gear transmission and a Vanquish Hertz dig. That's the way to go. And so, Yappy grew up in a mansion. He's pulling out the fancy pen. I didn't get into fancy pens until about a year ago. But I've always been very picky with my pens. So, I'm just saying. Not saying, but I'm just saying. Thank you. Good night to Nicole, everybody.
Good night. Everyone have a wonderful evening.
I prefer pens that have happy deuce.
I don't know what that means. I've heard of that.
Never heard of such a thing.
Nope.
So, surprisingly, I bought an Ecto with a 3-gear, and it only half sucks. Yeah, get the Vanquish one, way better. Bolt action pens for the win. Do I have my bolt? I don't have my bolt action pen. I've got one in the other room. And while I like the action, I don't love the writing as much, but still. He had used fountain pens at primary school. My school had 300 kids in it, K through 6. There was 39 in my class. I prefer a good drafting pencil. Oh, I can't stand writing with pencil. It's like so scratch, just like feels so rough. It's like it's just like microfiber towels. Like if I just grab a microfiber towel that's like with dry hands, it's the worst thing. Ugh. It like makes me, like right now, it makes my hands hurt talking about it. like that, like fingernails down a chalkboard type thing, and you can feel that. It's just like, ugh. Um, go. Hey, Mark Johnson just bought a shirt. What do you know? This shirt, Nicole's first shirt. I've made her. She asked me for all kinds of. I was like, nope, it's your project. It's your project. Made. I want nothing to do with it. She got her done. Like chewing tinfoil. Yeah. Like, um. So I used to have nightmares about chewing wool. Is this show still on, Matt? Of course it is, because it goes till 9, 3 hours a night, every Friday. You know better. We've been talking XC1, AX24, XC1, TWS, CTS, VTR. Let's do this. Vanquish build for uh, Vanquish build for Killer Grandson challenge. That's the way to go. You got it for sure. Ah, yes, the most hated release of all time. Yeah, I know, Matt. Oh, by the way, Matt, we're gonna have to figure out Wednesday here before too long because I accidentally updated OBS and now I'm getting all my NDI notifications, and we have to figure out how I get this fixed. Excellent, right? Idiot. I know. It's exactly right. Um, TRX4M, AX24. You can see the size difference is there. How's the slow crawl on the AX24? It moves slowly, well, but it takes a lot of throttle input before it gets going, really. So I feel like there's a good chance that that motor is not long for this world. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I don't know yet. Ugh. Cough Furtek. Matt, I'm right there with you. I think that's gonna be the way. I should. Let's plug this guy in. See what a 5 minutes of crawling around does. It seems super loud too. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was any louder than what I was used to. Is this? Yeah, that's the dynamite one. Why is it not wanting to plug in? That's weird. There we go. Stay. So, um, don't use that charger. I don't have another one set up with a balance plug here handy. You know, looks sort of like a Red Cat Danchi. Do you remember that? That was bigger though. PureTech Cayman or mod an AX24. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, like I like PureTech, but I don't love PureTech. Like, I don't know. Is that the same wheels and wheelbase as an SCX24? Wheelbase is about the same, but the wheels are new. These are the Rocksters, which are a model of the original, axial wheels. So this is a deadbolt, but you can tell the tires are much larger. Tomley says the axial copied WPL. Four wheel steer is not a copy of something. The WPL is also kind of a. No. Tomley's just trying to make a video about the new stuff. I get it. It made sense to get, upcoming stuff. But I don't think by any means it's a copy. But I get what he's trying to do. He's full time YouTube now. So like it makes sense to try and make stuff about relevant topics. So, yeah. Tom just ordered 2 shirts. Tom, I'm not going to try it. That is a last name that's hard to say. Bielzik? Thank you, Tom. Losi or Axial copied the Losi microcrawler. Let's see. Same word drive axles as the SCX. The axles are the exact same. Everything SCX24 for the axles will fit. The servo mount is technically different. The servo mount, it's got a much. How can I show you that? I could turn my overhead camera on. Let's see if that. Sometimes this guy is a pain in the butt to, since I use it once every very slender or seldom. So let's see. Update. Oh wait, that's that one. Okay. And that should be that one, right? Hold, please. See if I can make it work. Nope. We'll see if I can make this work or not. Well, I guess I can just make it the other one. Oh well. And that. So this is the AX24. And you see the separation of those upper links there? How they're like towards the outside of the servo? That's a better view of it. So they're towards the outside of the servo. You can see them kind of splitting the drive shaft there. But on a SCX24, you can see it's a single center mount right over top of the drive shaft. So that is the main difference. And here is my completely dirty desk. There's my whiteboard. Camera. You don't want to see over there. There you go. Nice 1, 2, 3 block, of course. 1, 2, 3 blocks everywhere. You showed us the inside of your neighbor's house. Getting up close. Yeah. If you had to choose between an Axial 10.3 and a Traxxas TRX4, what would you go with? We did talk about this a little bit earlier. I'd probably go with like a base camp. If it was my only truck, I'd probably go with a base camp. I do love the TRX4s for what they offer in their own way, specifically my TRX 4000. That's an amazing platform. And they are super beefy. But crawling wise, and like if I'm being super performance oriented, I'm going to tell you to go SCX3. Let's just get a walking tour and go. No, because that is a disaster. So, nope. Why is that? More travel? Better steering angle by far. The TRX4s have not great steering angle. So that's like one of my big ones. Center of gravity is also lower. And that's one of my other big things. Steering ability, center of gravity. Two things that that are super important to me. Let's see the disaster. Absolutely not. I'm not like... I can't even. Like... Got any discount codes for the merch? I do not yet. Other than it's free shipping over $50. But that's automatic, no code. Let us be the judges. No. It's um SSD the Pro Diamond 4. Yeah, but the motor was too high in that one, and it was basically just like an SCX-10 So I'd rather go with the SCX-3 chassis, which has got a little bit better clearance for travel for anything a little bit lower. So that I would go that over the SSD personally. Just order my shirt. Thank you for ordering. Much appreciated. What upgrade axles do you recommend for the base camp? You don't necessarily need to upgrade the axles right away. If anything, you can throw some gears in it to get a little bit more overdrive. You know, that's a good start. Getting some overdrive in that car is a big help. From there, I would probably upgrade the shocks. You know, upgrading the electronics is probably the very first thing, though. Before doing anything else, upgrading electronics. From there, you can throw some steering knuckles on there, some things like that, and the base camp is a pretty solid option. So that would be my route. But Logan's back. What's going on, Logan? Is other than the other overdrive portal gears versus is one better than the other overdrive portal gears versus ring and pinion? No, they're you're going to be fairly. That could be incorrect to say. So what I don't know is, I'd have to think about it. I'm just trying to think. Torque twist inherently is going to come from the reduction, you know, that the axle has versus the transmission. So if you make more, I don't know if the total reduction in the axle, it should have basically the same effect as having more reduction in just the ring and pinion versus the portals. But I'd have to like really work out that whole mechanics problem to make sure that was true. But I think that it should. So it's all just about the gear ratio at that point. But yeah, that would be the only difference there that I could really. The incision portal OD is awesome in my base camp. Yeah, absolutely. And you know, it does help with the strength side of things as well, since like Logan said there, the overdrive, the gears and the portals of the axials are sintered versus the ring and pinion that is already machined. So upgrading those portal gears gets you an all machined setup at least then. So you're going to help with longevity. Thanks for more shirt orders, everybody. I don't know who, for some reason it won't read my face. Travis Gilmore, thank you, sir. Dale Still. I had a bunch of people. Mark Johnson. Burton Tucker. David Carson. Frank Hewer. Hey, Frank. Colin Stone. Christopher Sparks. Eric Sibley. Much appreciated. It would be different with Portal OD. Your drive shaft speed won't change. Wait. It shouldn't. No, I'm saying like if you change the same gear ratio at ring and pinion versus ring and pinion and portal, like it all change. Drive shaft speed is the same, no matter what you do with either of those, because they're past the drive shaft. So, is the 4-wheel drive proportional? I don't know what that means. What percentage front overdrive do you prefer? That is a tricky question because it depends on the setup or the situation, I should say. My trail rigs, like my VS410 Pro, which is my go-to trail truck, like it's my favorite truck. I love that truck. I've got about around 30% of overdrive in that because I've got the portal rear in it. So, but that's the, and then for comp trucks, I usually run a little bit more, but if I'm going fast, I want less. I don't know. Proportional unless one axle is over. Now your phone thinks your face is fuzzy. The front and rears turn with one input. Do you mean with this? Is this so? Oh, four-wheel steer. I think you said four-wheel drive, right? You said, yeah, four-wheel steer is proportional. It is on this. It's still charging right now. We'll plug it in here in a second. I don't know if you guys are ordering because I Joe Whitworth, Brian Perkins, both bought shirts. Much appreciated. General use, I go under 30%. That's kind of in that range. I will say that like my VS410 Pro, I'm at a little over 30%, I believe, if I remember correctly. But I'm running a Rock 412 3100 kV on 4S. So like it's got a ton of power. It doesn't really hurt. Like if I'm staying brushed, I would be much more conservative just for like a trail truck. So Jay Rogers, thank you as well. The capper four-wheel steer is not proportional. I totally agree. And in all honesty, the capper four-wheel steer is the way that I prefer things. This one, we'll just plug it in. My capper four-wheel steer is in the garage. I think this is the radio. I didn't label it yet. Let's label it if this is right. Yes, it is. Okay, hold on. Before we do anything, AX24. That way I don't forget what radio goes to what. Shove this in there. So, there we go. Front steer only is the center position on here. Go up on this little rocker switch, and then you get crab steer. But you can tell that the steering's responsive with no additional weight. But then you press down, and it'll go back to the middle point. Down once more, and you get the regular four-wheel steer that most people think about. But the Capra had a 5-position rear steer, and it was independently controlled, not proportional. And that is the way that I prefer. Like for competition and things like that, I want independent control, not tied to the front. And most people don't think that way, but for competition, it's what you want. And it's the thing that I feel like if you want to get into competition, don't learn this way too much, because it's not what you want for competition. So, like again, there's no way. Do I have a bunch of SCX24 parts here? Maybe I took them to work. I feel like I did. I had a bunch of random SCX24 stuff here. Having so many specialized tools, I'm surprised Josh doesn't have a dymo to label it. I mean, I do. And it's right here. But I label all of my radios with Sharpies. So, no rear steer only. That is correct. Let's see. I'm lazy. I put a colored dot on each one. I just know this is for the AX24. Like, which radio is this one for? It's for this one. There you go. It's got rock lights. It's got 4 rock lights normally, but mine has 3. You can see that this guy up here is not working, and I have not investigated why yet. I suppose I could. Yeah, I put stickers on mine, SCX24 and Creighton, for my RTR control. Yeah, I just normally I just go this route, and then on trucks that I run more regularly, I change out the radios because I run Fatabas on my good stuff. Good stuff. That's a shitty way to say that. I run Fatabas on the ones that I want to run the most because then I carry one radio with me. I don't know. That's I didn't mean to say it in that way. Or and I yeah, whatever. It is what it is. When you're on your second piece of tape and you can't tell one color from the other. But it turns nice and tight. I like it. What's that block for? This is called a 3-2-1 block. They're used in machining mainly. That's their main purpose. And they, depending on how quality they are, they're exactly 1 inch wide by 2 inches deep by 3 inches tall. And they're used for like fixturing, things like that. You can use them as a standoff and you know exactly the offset that they give you then. You'll see them a lot in machining or that type of application. Super common, super handy to have. I use them for a lot of different things. They're just a nice block of steel. You can get them you can get a 2-pack for, I don't know, for $12 on Amazon. And, I I have them on my desk, on my bench out there. I have them by the Stepcraft. Like yeah, it's just worth having. So anyway, there you go. I have 6 of them on my bench. Yeah, exactly. Like in here, I've got 2. In the garage, I have maybe 4. And at work, I've got, well, like on my desk, I have 2. I don't know how many exist in the shop. They're just like one of those super handy blocks. And you can buy like really high quality ones for what I need them for. I don't need that. But I can't tell you the amount of times I use these for things. Even just around the shop, the number of little things that you can use them for, whether it's using it as I'll use it as like an offset block to like put a piece in so I can hammer something off or through or whatever. So many options. Josh, did you catch the video where I get the moon buggy stuck and blow up the front diff getting it out? I saw your Instagram post about getting it stuck. I did not see the video yet, though. I saw you going down into the valley or into that crack, but I didn't get to see the whole video yet. Where can I find the front? Where can I find the steering metal bushing for my VS410 Ultra, as there is no part number in the book for it? Oh, I'm trying. If you mean the brass bushing, that is called. You can find those under the AR60 knuckle bushings on the Vanquish site, or shoot me an Instagram DM, something like that, and I'll try and get you like a part number. If you're talking about the brass one, look up AR60 knuckle bushing, and I don't remember that part number offhand, but look up that. If you need the one that's got a little bit of it's got the threaded piece in it, and it's got like a flat on one side, it's kind of round. That's called the threaded knuckle insert. So yeah. They're great for traffic disputes. So yes, it is. Yes, you do mean the brass one. And yeah, you look up AR60 knuckle bushing. X24 definitely needs new shocks. So the shocks are very long, and they do have some like flex to them in the perpendicular direction. Not just linear to their throw, but also like sag wise, kind of like a banana shock. The bushings that there is a part flat. Okay. Look up the threaded inserts, Curry axle threaded insert. Those are in there. They're in a little 4-pack. Put grease in them. Probably could do that. I don't know that I'm concerned enough to do that. At that lightweight, would it matter? It doesn't matter all that much. I mean, other than the fact that this thing is super bouncy. It is what it is. Would you recommend a TRX 4? Who would you recommend a TRX 4 to over a base camp? Um, Someone who like really wanted the look of the high country truck or the new Bronco. Like if you're going, or if you just like if you really love a 2-speed and locking diffs, and you just want those, you just want those features because you want to go. That's what's going to make you happy is flipping buttons and going from low gear to high gear and stuff like that. Like if that's what makes you happy, get what's going to make you happy. Like who cares, right? If you're not like super worried about the center of gravity and the turning radius and this, like, just get the one that you're going to be happy with. It's a toy truck. Like, get what makes you happy. For me, it is all of them. No, like, they're all fun. There isn't many days that I've driven a toy truck that I'm like, that was a bad day. Not saying there's none, but there isn't as many. I've had bad days driving toy trucks still. I mean, not as bad as other bad days that I've had, but um, so but over $20 shipping. Where are you where are you shipping to? If you or maybe are you international? If so, which RC crawler should I get? Yes. Yeah, it's just yes. If you're like Canada, okay, check out RC Excitement. That's Ryan Gobiel's store. He could have it in stock. RC Excitement. He's on the west coast of, or no, he's central Canada. Check him out. I think he might be your guy. Also, RC Mart might be a good option for you. As far as like international, there's a couple of other Canada stores as well. But either way, check out a couple of those. If you can't find anything, let me know. I'll see if I can help find you a dealer that's close to you. Not to be RC Excitement in Connecticut. You're right. That is, what are their names? Not Tandy's. What is it? Todd. God, trying to think of RC Excitement's name in Connecticut. Todd and something. I'm in the middle of a purge. I've gotten rid of 3 or 4 cars with 4 more to get rid of. My plan is to give them. Aha. Margot. I don't know, Margot. Nice. Eliminator RC, not RC Excitement. Eliminator RC. Ryan Gobiel's shop. There you go. That is exactly what I meant. Teleguided, thank you very much. Yes. Eliminator RC. Got it mixed up. RC Madness is the one in Connecticut. Aha! See? How's the mini trike? It's still good. It is still good, but I do need to get it torn down to get it powder coated. That's definitely in the works. Mass, not Connecticut. But Ryan orders a bunch from us, so he very well could have all the stuff. So I want everyone's junkers to build a scaled junkyard. It would be kind of cool to build like a legit scaled junkyard, like in the rows and the. That would be disappointing to me. Just use Lexan scissors to comb and bag H on my Phoenix. Lexan scissors for all the things. All the things, Lexan scissors. Will Vanquish ever sell the Phoenix body parts separate? Possibly, yes. I don't know. I can't give you a date on when that could happen, but it could. So, and a body reamer for the rest, right? That story. Back when I did a different RC podcast, the RC Carcast, and it was like 2014 or 2015, and we were down in my basement doing the Carcast, and Nicole came downstairs for something, and she like walks through the room where we were podcast, and she had, which I don't have here, she had an aluminum sign, and she had it flat against my metal fab tape, and she was trying to punch a hole through it by using my body reamer and a hammer. Just taking that tip. Oh my god. Picking up a 3 racing crawler EX was cheap and never run. Are they any good? I have no idea. I've never actually seen anybody own one. I honestly, I've never known somebody who's owned one and had any like firsthand experience with it. Replacing the front lights in the 2 series LED kit with Q series will result in lower light brightness. Oh yeah, if you were trying to just run them like off that set, yeah, I don't even know if you could do it. I don't know if the light. Yeah, the Q series are meant to run off of 12 volts. So, which I guess, do those headlights run? I don't know. I don't know. So, it's a good question. Any chance of Vanquish 155s? Not if I have anything to do with it. Anti 15. No, I don't know. Not anytime in the near future. Never say never, but not anytime in the near future. Like next week. Do you think the new 1/16 Chevelle is overpriced? I've seen Drag Slash 2. No, I don't. I think it's actually ridiculously cheap. I was legitimately super surprised that they got a brushless RTR like that out for $229. I know what you mean. Like you've seen the slash, yeah, the slashes I think you can get for $299, which is a great deal as well. But a brushless car no, that's a really, really reasonable price in my opinion. I don't think it is. Any build offs coming up? Matt and I have talked about a couple, but we don't have any nailed down or dates timing wise worked out yet. I'm always up for a good build off, I'll tell you that. I did propose one recently that we would be doing fairly soon if Matt agrees, but we have to make him agree to that first. I propose a lot of build offs, and Matt either just ignores me entirely or says no. Or says, I can't go outside right now, it's too cold and snowy. That's how he sounds. The drag chest was 2 for $500 plus a bonus. Jeez, that's crazy cheap. But I do also think that I don't think that the drag cars are selling at all right now. I think that the Drag Slash, the Low C drag car, and the associated DR10 have absolutely just shit the bed as far as sales numbers have gone. At least from talking to like distributors, they're like, yeah, we're not selling them at all, and they're just trying to find a way to move them. So, I think that drag has passed its strong point, and there's going to be the absolute, diehards that are going to keep racing, and there'll be some new people that come in because there is absolutely a level of cool there. But as far as like it being a growing side of things, I think that we saw that come and go super quickly. So, Firma 60 amp brushless smart ESC 2100 kV censored motor crawler combo. Would this be a good option for a base camp? Absolutely. Yes. It's a super solid combo. Build a ski ride snowmobile. I know. Matt's building one right now. I do like it. It is cool. They need brackets to survive. Yeah, and it's just like in full size. Like, people don't want to bracket race. I know what you mean, and there is a lot of people who bracket race in full size still, but like in general, like bracket racing is not as fun. Like not as fun to like watch or spec. It's you know I don't know. Josh doesn't have snow to use, said snowmobile. I mean, I could go to it, but I have to get it done pretty quick to be able to go to it. So, no time racing. Now there's that, but in the end, then still, it's just like full size. Like, yeah, 8th mile, no time and things like that. But people want to know how fast you're going. So, I still play 1,320 feet. Bracket sucks. Yeah, like, it's a thing. It's a thing. I'm not saying it's bad or good or whatever, but I love drag racing. So, full size drag racing. RC drag racing, I like watching the area of the hobby. But I just don't have any desire to participate. I sold my drag car not too long ago. It funded my new gimbal setup. Yay. I'm late. What's that green? What's going on, Griffin? It's just a deadbolt. It's got some portals on it. They were 3D printed portals that were available a while back. And what is this chassis? This is a hardline chassis. I can't remember what they called this one, but it's made by Hardline Crawlers. I think that's correct. And it's just a cool little good-looking chassis. It's got some 3D printed bits for some body mounts and things like that. And I've got an SLS printed bumper on there. And yeah, and that's the thing. We will start the auction at 99 cents. There you go. Next on the block. Great episode. Good night. Good night, sir. Thanks for joining. Those portals would be cool on the XCO. There you go. I think there's actually machined versions available of all that stuff now. Boom, up to $600. Old time art. Yeah, they were the old time ones. It was like a early set. Thought it was pointing the other way. Damn four-wheel steer. $605. Let's see. What kind of stability do we have with all that flex? Best I can do is tree fitty. Did the old time Beetle ever get released? From what I'm told, it did. What I'm told, people got them. So is that XC24 dope or what? I still like it. Playing with it, I like the direction that they went. I think it was cool. Did the EXO get paid for after all? I feel like it will. I think it'll be fine. Currently it's not, but like no means do I have any reservations about it. So I'm sure everything will get taken care of. I got my mini sand scorcher last week after 13 months. Holy crap. Do you remember the length of the drive shaft you got to work on the 28-inch frames of King Hall? Oh, no. I ended up making my own drive shaft on that out of Vanquish drive shafts. I took the regular Vanquish Incision plastic drive shafts, the ISD 10 drive shafts, took those and used a piece of aluminum to sleeve and extend them until it all met, and then that that worked fine. I used aluminum tubing, so it even looked kind of appropriate and everything, and then pinned it. It was super easy, and it cost me like $2. So like, and honestly, I think it was probably as strong or stronger than any of the other drive shaft options. So the only thing that would, yeah. Yay, four-wheel steer. Which way was the front again? That's the front. Gotta look for the hinged body mount, I guess. I posed Matt the question, is it hard sometimes to not talk about upcoming releases since you use the products ahead of time, understand the consequences if you do? Not anymore. It used to be, but anymore, it's just the norm. It's the day to day, and like, especially working full time in it, like, it's like I'm working on the project that's about to be released is 3 projects ago, and like sometimes I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that's brand new. Like, you guys haven't seen that yet. So at this point, I just keep it. And then like the problem is like depending on the level of the project. If it's a new wheel, it's one of those things like it's exciting to see. You get it, but then by the time I'm doing production on it, I got website stuff and pricing sheets, SKU numbers, UPCs, BOMs, getting it through plating, getting it scheduled for when we're going to release it, all that kind of stuff. Get that all done. By the time you say like it's a wheel, like I'm over it. Like, it's not that exciting to me anymore until people like see it and then they get excited and then I'm excited again. I'm like, people like it. It's cool. It's a new release. And then it's exciting. But like, because otherwise, like, the new has initially worn off to me already. So I don't have that same excitement until other people get excited. And then I'm 100% back in. And then if it's like a whole kit, like the Phoenix straight axle, like, those were projects that, God, we had been working on for, I'd been driving that truck for a year almost by the time it was time to release it. And it was just like so much work up to that point. And then we were finally able to release it. And of course it's like in the middle of COVID and all of that, and the mind games that COVID was in general with, just like everything being so weird and like, just like mentally how that affects your day to day. And then the stresses of supply chain issues and shipping and then how much it can screw with the target retail cost of something. When shipping, say, just to use numbers that aren't real, but like, say whatever. Say it normally costs you $5,000 to ship a 40-foot container overseas. And then instead of $5,000, because of COVID and everything with it, that same $5,000 container is now $55,000. Like, there's a 10x difference on shipping costs during that time. Like, that's just a cost that comes out of, like, you have only so many boxes fit in one of those boxes. So you have to be like, well, everything went up this much. We have to take and we have to put that into these things. So, like, yeah, the Phoenix came out at $499, which was a great price. It's not where we wanted to be. It had to be $499 because, like, we had so many costs that were so much higher. And then by the time things had like started to cool down, we were ready to release the straight axle version. And we were able to release it at $389 and take the price of the regular one back down to $399, like where things should have been. But like, we get this gut punch of being like, nope, we got to release this at $499 now because materials are super hard to get. Chromoly is super expensive. Shipping costs are outrageous. It's like, oh, we just went from where we wanted to be super competitive, $3.99, to have to be $4.99. And then people get super mad that you drop the price later on. It's just like, it was, for one, like damn near out of our control. Unless we like, you want to like, lose money by the time you give distributors and dealers discounts to be able to sell them and keep their doors open. So you're able to finally bring things down to the cost where things should be. And people are mad that they had to pay more. It's like, we're mad we had to pay more. So, yeah. It's, it's part, I don't know, really remember how I got on that rant, but like, that's the RC world that I live in most days. It's like that side of things. Not like, I really like this color truck better than this color truck. Or like, I like how this RC truck drives better. Like, that's why I don't get burnt out doing this stuff here at home. Because like, this is not what I do at work. I have to work on like machine stuff and material ordering and pricing and, it's, yes, I work in the toy truck world all day, every day, but I don't. What product review, not BP, did you have to keep quiet about the longest due to manufacturing having to delay? Oh, that's a great question. That's a really good question. You know what? It might be like a kind of an unexciting answer, but kind of exciting the same way. I think that the Brondo CCO2, like I had that thing for months before it was like time to announce it. But it like was kind of announced beforehand, like in a weird way. But like I was able to give that body to Moosejaw and like be like, I think this thing is announced in June, and it was, February or something like that. Like, but like that wasn't super secretive at the same time because it's Tamiya and everything they do is super bizarre. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of others, but like other than the ones that I'm like directly related to, like sometimes I forget. Weird. Josh warned you all about prices were going up. Just say I did. I was harping on that in Scale News. If you go back and watch Scale News, I'm telling you, so many of those things. I was just like, supply chain issue. Like, get your stuff early. You gotta I wasn't kidding, people. So yeah. It's funny how little people think about how much tooling costs and how much power it takes to run those machines. Like you said, shipping. I'm telling you, yeah, it's, Honestly, I didn't notice the price drop when I bought my second Phoenix kit portal back in October. And it's a vocal minority. There's a small group of people that get super mad about that stuff. And it's just like they're like, I want a refund for a truck that I bought 9 months ago. I was like, I can't help you there. For one, it cost more back then, and it cost more for you because it cost more for us. And now it doesn't cost as much, so we don't charge as much because we're in the business of moving vehicles. We want them to sell so that people then buy parts for them and want to buy the next one. I've been plugged in RC since the 90s and have had many industry contacts. And yeah, overseas container costs and shipping are banana. The shipping world is, there's some really interesting things you can learn that are public info. It's just really interesting stuff. I do a lot of weird internet searches. Any news on that mash again? It was axed by Jeep officially. But I don't know what they're at this point. Like FMS's statement was very much so like, we don't know what's going to happen. We're trying to work with them. And I don't know how that works after they get mad about it. The whole like beg for forgiveness versus ask for permission thing. I don't know if that's going to work out. Who knows? Yeah. The price of the Phoenix dropped like $100 a week after I got mine in the mail. Yeah, sorry about that. Who makes a desert tan polycarbonate spray paint? Closest to Mia paint is champagne gold. Desert tan. Well, for one, asking me is a bad idea. But I think Proline does, don't they? Yeah, I don't know. I think Proline makes, but it's an airbrush one, not a spray bomb. Wrong channel, Dan. Yeah, I'm a really bad paint. Like, come here for paint advice. If yeah, but again, I think that's only airbrush. I don't because they don't make any spray can stuff. Josh and paint. Yeah. So in cases like that, and say the RC4 Drive Canyon, what happens to the product they have? Destroyed? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like the RC4 Drive Canyon, we have not seen it again. So I don't know if it was stateside. My guess, purely skeptic or like speculative. My guess is if it's stateside, they put it back in a shipping container and ship it back to China, like for RC4 Drive. And then my guess would be that they rebody. My second guess would be that RC4 Drive would sell it to a company that will just sell it as is. Or RC4 Drive will, sell it on the Asian market as is under a different name. Speculation. Not saying. Just saying. Is the AX10 still used in competition? No. Things have come a long way. The AX10 was, AX10 came out in 2007. And even when it came out in 2007, it was like a decent starter truck. You could get it, you could modify it, and it would still do work. But in 2007 is when I got my first set of MOA axles, and 2008 is maybe when I got my first set of MOA axles, and I didn't go to them right away. In 2008, I built a comp rig based on the Axial AX10 axles and a custom chassis. So it's like it's just like anything else. Like we took it, and we're like, cool, that's a good idea, get new people in here, but we're gonna build something out of all of aftermarket. So even right when it came out, it wasn't like the competition setup. RC4 Drive will turn the parts into mystery boxes. There are 3 up here that get used to AX10. Yeah, sure. I mean, PS55 flat clear, first 2 coats, then go with the Tamiya TS. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's some Moosejaw paint advice for you. Can you press the suspension all the way down and hold it there for a second, please? Sure. Up, down. There you go. There you go. Anyway, it's actually 9:10 already. We're past the time. So the Canyon was turned into the FJ55? Nope. Totally different chassis, totally different axles, the whole thing. Great. Now show us your bare feet. Griffin, sick. Anyway, appreciate all of you. Have a good night. Cat's even yelling at me. I just got a Facebook Marketplace ad for a banana cleaner. All right, everybody. Much appreciated, everybody. you're interested, there's shirts available. Nicole will be shipping them next week. Chief is in Nicole's shirt. There you go.
What? That sounded weird.
This is what she does when she's not on stream. She changes clothes and puts cats in her clothes. What's up, GV? He doesn't like this at all.
He's burning so hard.
All right. That's all. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.
No.